Worth.
Make money for the company.
Y'all,
That
So
would make sense if that's how it actually worked, though.
That's
Yeah.
interesting because
what
what
if
if
that's not how
your
I define my
position,
value?
like, okay, so
what if
I was
it's back?
working in raising a
Dongarita. Start off 2021 by
Probably better than half
trying
of Burger King's menu, though.
not to choke
Start
on one
off
of these
2020.
meaty
Trying.
bastards. One of
Trying
those meaty
not
to
bastards.
choke.
Lamau.
One of this.
Trying.
What are these cursed images? Oh, no.
I have an entire gallery of them.
Oh, no.
I'm going to have to ask you to stop, lest I block you.
Have
Have fun.
Stay
watching
banned.
it. Yeah.
What's a good one?
Bang.
No.
Oh, this is terrible.
I'm just hearing Derpy's disgust in stereo.
Do you think the green beans are ground up or are they liquefied?
They're just very
Just
small
liquid.
Essence
My
of
guess,
green
my
bean.
guess is it's probably like a green bean tea.
It's what's left in the can after you take all the beans out.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
just
exactly,
essence
exactly.
of green bean.
It's green bean water. It's not even green beans.
It's like the green
Like
bean
green
equivalent
pea.
of aquafaba.
Found this nifty little boutique egg separator at Goodwill. I
Oh,
wonder what
no.
the little lock is for.
Oh, God. The way they pose that. Oh. Oh, no.
You know, 100% they know what they're
Oh,
doing.
absolutely.
yeah.
Yes, they know. They know. They aren't fooling
Oh,
anyone.
and this
Okay,
if this was
I've been
real,
there.
Their name is Whore of Babylon.
if this was real, would you drink it?
Bauticus Finch is the handle. That's amazing.
You ready for this?
Wait, okay.
I'm
ready.
waiting. Huh.
I would try
no.
it.
Yeah, I'll try it.
But
Depends on
the
the
question
question is,
one
do you
you
drink
sip.
it hot or cold?
Ooh,
Yeah.
it'd be
You
like
have
one
to
of
put
those-
ice in it.
No. It'd be like when you go and visit Japan, where they have those like vending machines that serve hot like canned beverages.
Okay, but wouldn't
Oh,
it
yeah.
wouldn't heating it up make it lose its carbonation?
No. What?
No.
I mean, yeah, so warm liquid does have a lower, like, saturation point with CO2, but it's still high enough that you have carbonation.
Okay, I just
I
like
hate everything that I see right now.
But the other thing
Yeah.
is, like, warm beer is disgusting.
It's true.
okay,
Well, no,
but what
it
if
could be
it
like
what
a
if it is
stout.
what if it's chicken stock flavored beer? Because of the warm chicken stock, right? Like
Yeah, well, that's the point, right?
All right.
I guess what it would be
broth.
is it would be like a like chicken broth, like a yeasty chicken broth, right?
Ew.
All right,
That
you lost me at
sounds
that. You lost me.
Anytime you ever describe
You know what I
anything as
might do
yeasty,
though? You know what I might consider with it is heating it up and pouring it over ramen.
Well,
maybe.
that's the inverse of the college classic, which is to actually make your ramen with a warm Keystone Light.
all right. that
Yeah.
is- yeah.
So
You
it's
are.
approach
That
is
is cursed.
appropriate.
I think we showed. I think we like actually went and had this image before, and you mentioned that. But we're just gonna before we go with the recap of last session. I'll
No,
just
think
leave you
it was
guys
something
with one final image.
I
All right, Bob.
All right, let's do the recap.
Heavily
Alrighty.
cursed
Wait,
environment.
how-
That's dinner and dessert right there.
But I'm trying to
Alright,
think
hi
like
again.
live fast, eat ass, eat tacos.
Yeah.
Choose your order at random.
you just have to be glad that the person wearing it isn't the one eating the Taco Bell.
Think out of the box, literally.
God.
Oh man, that's
right.
that's the wrong ground beef.
Now I am. This has been a great.
Also potentially the wrong taco.
This has been perfect for getting me back into fat type space.
All right, so
Oh,
recap time, folks.
So
So,
you can have a beef taco and a fish taco.
oh. All right, we'll stop this for now. Episode 4, the new speaker. So, after the dust settled and the party dealt with the 2 remaining thugs in Shandar, you tied them up and kept them in the town in the mead hall. The town guard is called and their leader arrives to take control of the situation. With some interesting intimidation techniques using jellyfish stingers and the threat of urination on the face, Shandar confesses. He was working for the town speaker of Targos, Nerith Maxildanar, who wanted to have influence with the new speaker of Goodmead. He organized the thugs to arrive for Shandar to scare away. Nerith Maxildar also is aligned with the Zentarim crime syndicate. The group convinces Olivessa to become the new speaker and has a good night of celebration. As the day breaks, the party gears up the goats and sheep, heads off to East Haven to check on a rumor they heard the night before. Upon arrival, roughly 3 hours later, the group finds most of the streets empty, but for signs of watch your pouches. They remember that this town of East Haven has pickpocketing legal in the city limits. The sound of commotion comes from the town square, where the party sees the wizard being burned at the stake. The town guard captain, Imdra, notices the party and sizes them up. Approaching them, she gives the group a task of finding out what happened to some lost fishermen from the town. They've been gone a few days, and she wants to find them. A reward, confiscated from the body of the wizard Dazan, is promised. She also explains why Dazan was executed. He murdered a bunch of townsfolk. The lantern of elemental finding signals Crix that something is near, so they make their way to a home on the outskirts of town. Party sees an angry woman cursing the wind for stealing things from her home. The group follows some tiny prints to a forest clearing where the Chwinga are playing house. Joining in, the party earns the trust of the little spirits. One decides to join Thad and seems concerned with the shard that he carries. It makes Thad place the shard in the bag of holding for protection. The researcher just happens to be at the local inn and gives the players a great reward of 20 gold piece each for their live specimen. The party then returns to the lakeshore to get a boat to go and search for the fishermen. Kolra encounters some strange footprints in the snow that shrink from medium to small as they get into the town. Hyrokin, the scientist that he is, identifies them expertly as the tracks of Duragar. Bum bum bum. So that is where we're starting off now. Y'all are in very close to the White Lady Inn, which is right there. And it's basically on the icy shores of East Haven. You can see that the ice goes out for a few hundred feet or so before it starts to break up into more of a slushy ice flow. So, what are you guys going to be doing? It's about midday right now, so it's up to you if you want to go and start the search now or start it at a later point in time. But we kind of get back with the group as Kolra and Hyrokin are, sleuthing Scooby-Doo style at these strange footprints that seem to be going up this pier.
I believe Connor said fuck it and went off to find a boat.
Okay.
I said that she went to get the boat already. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So those who are still at the inn see Kolra, who's strong enough to do this, just dragging along a boat. Or actually, you wouldn't be dragging it along. It's going to be a boat that can carry all of you. So it's an 8-person boat. You are definitely not going to be moving that along, but you located it down like the lake shore over here, give or take, and it's ready for you to kind of take out upon the ice and then start searching for these lost fishermen.
Is it just us on the boat, or is there somebody manning it?
No, the boat was just rented and given to you. You mentioned Imdra, the town's the chief guard of the town, and they were like, "Oh yeah, no worries. The guard captain, if she's authorized it, go ahead. You can requisition this boat for a time."
Alright. So until everyone catches up, she's probably just going around the boat, checking every minute thing that she can.
Yeah, it's a pretty plain fisherman's boat, but it's seaworthy, shipshape. There don't seem to be any leaks or holes in it, so you feel confident going out onto the lake in that thing.
Okay.
All right, so the rest of the party, you guys are around the White Lady Inn. You had just kind of gotten your reward from the researcher, and you now see Kolra a little ways down the shore, inspecting and looking around this boat that she seems to have gotten off of a few fishermen.
Also, remind me, did the Chwinga return to keep going with us, or did it take off?
Oh, the Chwinga's riding on your shoulder.
Yeah, what'd I name him again? I already forgot.
I forget as well.
It was something.
Mask, I think? Something like that?
Oh, Masco. It was Masco.
Mask, there we go.
Yeah, it was something clever like that.
Masco.
Great Masco. Yeah.
My favorite luchador.
He is mine. He is cute. We're gonna ride in a boat.
I think that was the plan.
Okay. I don't like water.
Okay. So, is everybody ready to head out into the lake?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Heroic praise for dryness.
Like the lion picture you linked earlier. It's like, Get me out.
The boat's made out of wood, right?
Absolutely.
Don't.
Just checking.
You cannot burn the boat because then we'll have to swim and
I believe the statement is you will not do that thing. I don't know.
you will not.
I'm cold. I'm numb from the cold. Okay.
So if we burn the boat, it'll all cancel out.
I like your thinking.
Remember, if you set a man on fire, he's warm for the rest of his life.
Hey,
This is
I'm
true.
already
That sounds
set
really
on
good
fire.
right now. Could you do that for me?
I don't think this is a good time for
I
that.
want to be warm for the rest of my life.
I am willing if you are.
Let's get to it.
All right.
I produce flames in both hands.
Rex, I do not think this is the right time to be doing this.
He did ask.
I know when I offered, it was a mistake.
Just once we get out
Seeing
of
the
it.
fire. Seeing the fire code is not on my ship.
This is a boat.
I think we are on the dock still.
I thought it was a doohingy.
Aye, aye, Captain Cobra.
So, the boat itself is still up on the ice at the moment, and you guys need to carry it out a little ways to get to some of the kind of more broken up pieces of the ice flow out there.
I'm still just like tentatively like looking occasionally at Kalis and then at Kolra and then like at my hands where I'm just like starting to produce flame again.
Just every time there's flame in your hand, you just hear it.
Bad kitty. Nope. Not
Bad
you,
fire
Harry.
lizard. Bad.
Oh my gosh, I'm a fucking Charizard.
I would call you maybe a Charmander or Charmeleon.
Yeah.
Maybe Charmeleon.
Probably Charmander if I had to guess.
Yeah. I'm glad you're being honest with yourself. All right. So the group of 7 of
Charmander
you.
and strength, Charmeleon and attitude.
So the group of 7 of you doesn't take too much effort to get this thing out onto the ice and start moving. As you start to get this boat a little bit further out, somebody hollers at you from one of the docks nearby, running alongside it. It's one of the fishermen who you rented the boat from, Kolra. He yells at you. He says, "Oh, if you're gonna be out on the ice, you might want to, you make sure you put on the crampons."
What?
Sorry, I don't need those.
I don't like.
Look in the, hey, you fucking idiots! Look inside the tackle. Look inside the locker, the storage locker, under the back seat of the boat.
I don't know. This feels
I
like a
assume
trap.
Cora's already doing.
All right. Well, if you look under there, basically it's crampons are like the barbed. It's like putting nails on your boots in fucking Divinity.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
The most overpowered
combo.
Yeah, combined
Yes.
nail and boot, no slip ever. They're basically metallic. They're like metallic snowshoes, small metal snowshoes that you attach to the bottom of your feet or your boots that will keep you from slipping on the ice. And once you put them on, you find that it is much easier. You're no longer kind of like sliding and slipping around along the snow-covered ice of the lake. And you're able to actually find purchase and start to move normally. Just make sure you put them back in the boat after.
Will do.
Thank you,
I'll
salty
try.
fisherman.
He gives you a salute. So you notice that the snow starts to get less and less, and the ice starts to be breaking apart. And very soon you hear that telltale sound of like the creaking, echoing of the ice cracking underneath your feet. And suddenly there's a as ahead of you see 2 big sheets of the ice split apart, and you can see the icy cold water beneath it.
Is this where I put the boat?
Well, it doesn't
No,
work
I
with
thought we
man.
put it back on the ice.
Oh, okay.
No that water, please.
Oh, It's
So you throw the boat in the water. You start to notice that there is kind of like navigating small islands. You're able to kind of move this boat through the ice flows, keeping the shore in sight. Cora, you are proficient with sea vehicles?
Yes.
All right, so you're able to expertly, not even really having to do much here, you're able to take the keel, steer the thing, make sure that the single sail that this thing has is able to catch the small amount of wind out here on the ice. But you go pretty slow because you're looking for signs of life along the shore. An hour passes, another hour. Keeping your eyes out there. You don't see anything further out into the lake. You see another, boat or two pass by, but fishermen are still good. You do note that the boat that you are looking for is called the Knuckleheads. Actually, it's called full name of it is Buncho Knuckleheads.
Oh, hey guys, I found our ship.
We should ask if they want to trade when we get there.
Or either all along. Oh no.
Alright, everybody give me perception checks, please. Just keep your eyes peeled.
Or I must say, you are an excellent seaman.
I am staring in the boat, looking for the other boat inside of our boat.
Coro just.
Murphy,
Perception.
I did something.
Woo!
Oh, there we go.
Look at Davidson Hurricane.
I'm too distracted with the idea of killing Kalis.
No. With keeping him warm for the rest of his life.
Jeez, wow. So
Okay, yeah. I mean,
the majority of you guys actually, even like Kalis spots it. Kalis probably doesn't even know what it is. Just kind of sees something on the shore a little ways away. But Thad and Fletcher definitely, or Thad and Crix are just, I don't know. Why are you guys distracted? What's going on?
probably discussing some form of conspiracy.
No, I'm probably just staring at the crampons, trying to figure out how they work.
And I'm probably trying to explain how they work with no success.
Excellent. All right, so Irokin, Cora, and Demavand, you three spotted almost all at once. You see a rowboat untethered in the water, bobbing there amid some small ice floes, not far from what looks to be 80-foot high cliffs that abut against the shoreline. You can see the mouth of 4 caves dotting the snowy cliffside. One of
Are they
those
the
caves
cliffs of insanity?
is at the water level. The others are elevated 20 to 30 feet above the frozen lake, and the wind tearing through these icy caves, you can hear it from where you are. Sounds like eerie moaning in the distance.
It might have gotten marooned because of the tide.
I don't know what any of that means.
Oh, it's a tide.
I don't
They
think they
might
would
have
have
gotten
changed color
stuck
now.
because water got too high.
Water can go higher. Oh,
Water is always higher. Water is God.
So Cora, you steer.
Served at the wrong temple, monk and druid boys.
Did you? Are you gonna head towards the? Steer the boat towards the shore?
Yeah, probably a little further from the cave if there's any land at all.
Yeah, I mean the ice flows. You can navigate among them, right? Like they're still basically large chunks of
Okay.
heavy ice that are just kind of floating independently. But you're able to get close enough, but not right up next to the boat, far enough away from the caves. You can see the boat is now maybe 30, 40 feet away from you.
Okay. Do we have a way to dock the boat?
Yeah.
There's no docks or anything.
There's no
rope
docks,
and
but you can
stuff.
see the same way that this other boat, which is just bobbing along the shoreline, there's just a rope extending out to what looks to be a snow-covered chunk of
Okay.
rock on the shore.
Call returns everybody. Alright. So who wants to go swimming?
No.
yes,
No,
Not particularly, no.
Fair enough.
absolutely not.
Why don't you lead by
Alice.
example?
It's warm in the water.
Lead
It
by
is?
example.
Vahan's standing there like
Is it like a
shrugging,
sauna? I do love me a good sauna.
And if Crix follows you, he'll make it even warmer.
Oh, he will. How fascinating. Alrighty then, let's go.
Chris doesn't use fire at all. He just pisses as he swims.
I am not getting in the water.
Oh, but it's so nice. I heard it. I heard that it's nice around this time of year.
I'm gonna poke the water with my finger.
Your finger immediately goes numb.
It's a Sichuan soup. I can't.
I
feel my finger
don't
anymore.
know what that means. but
It's
I'll
a
get-
weird food I ate back in whatever town we were in. It made my whole mouth numb. Apparently, this does the same thing.
Luskin.
Oh, I could use a good numbing. My joints are terrible. And I guess I'll go ahead and dive right in. And by
Alright.
dive, I mean tentatively, yet very
Fall.
quickly.
So
You know the
you
kind of
gin-
thing where you, like,
Dive, you mean fall.
gingerly,
Are we about to kill our wizard?
gingerly, you put
I
yourself
prefer
over
you.
the edge and take 1 foot, move it over to the water, stick it in there, and Kalis, it is the coldest shit that you have ever felt. Your survival instincts immediately kick in. You do not want to be in water.
Gods. Maybe we need to heat it up a little, and I'll go ahead and like throw in like a produce flame and try to hit the water.
Yeah. Produce flame, hit the water, immediately a gout of steam shoots up in your face. But it's
Oh,
immediately
yes.
cold air as it comes up to
Oh
you.
no! How about a firebolt? I'll shoot it with a firebolt. Pow!
Same thing, just a little bit more
Oh,
of a controlled gout
I don't
of
know
steam.
if you are warming up the water, but you're doing an amazing job on your
I'll,
pores.
I'll control a flame. Yeah, that'll work.
What
Okay,
flame are
control
you
the flame.
controlling?
The one you just
I
shoot into the
produce-
water.
Chris's eyes go, ooh, where'd that come from?
I produce a flame for him to control.
Yeah, bro. I'll try and like.
That is
It won't
non-magical?
work because it's non-magical.
It's a non-magical
magical
flame.
flame.
Does anyone? Oh,
You guys
Oh,
notice
well.
the shore is about 5 feet away along some just like ice shelves.
Wait, why don't we
now
just
my foot is numb and cold. Thanks a lot.
Well, we
Why'd
just-
you take your boot off?
jump?
I thought it would be delightful. I was deceived. Bamboozled.
You were. Can't.
You know, I'm tired. I'm already getting seasick and cabin fever. I'm out. I'm gonna jump off the boat and try to get on the shore.
All right, with your crampons attached, you
Oh, shit,
land.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah, you land on the ice and you just feel it
That's
grind. Don't slip.
Hey,
Solid.
Crix, I understand how they work now. It's pretty neat. All right, who needs a hand?
Flora offers to help Valhalla and Alice down onto the.
Yeah, I'll hold out my quarterstaff as well if that helps, like give people handholds and things. Try to.
Yeah, you're
Yes,
able
my
to get overboard. You are able to pull a rope, tie it off. Boat is secure. It's not going to be going in. You kind of found a nice area that is blocked in by a few of the ice floe. As you guys make your way on shore, you can see the bobbing boat in the distance. Even from here, you can read inscribed on the boat. There's a bunch of knuckleheads.
That's our
I
quarry.
The one.
think we found the boat.
Now, how many people were there missing from this? I wasn't really paying attention.
I don't think we got the answer to how many.
I think it was 4
Several.
fishermen. Several. 4 fishermen.
All right. Well, let's hope they're still alive out here. I mean, they're easy to bring back alive. They can walk. Or,
Oh, this is a bigger map than I thought.
I pull out the lantern, and then I think for a moment, and then I glare at the fucking little guy on Thad's shoulder. And then I squint and I put it away,
All right.
because that's not gonna do me jack shit now.
You're a good cat, Masco. All right.
Even from where you guys are standing, you can see the abandoned rowboat has 4 sets of 4 oars in it. You can see 4 sets of fishing tackle in the boat, and what looks to be about a dozen empty bottles lying in it.
Can we see what it is from here? Does it look like good
You
meat
follow what it is?
or?
Gotta
Yeah,
get a little bit closer probably to inspect it.
sure. Walk up to the edge, take a look down, see if I can make out what it is.
It's bottles of hooch.
Hell yeah.
All right, the fishing tradition.
I
Hooch. There's no bodies or anything, are
No
there?
bodies.
Is it that like messed up that we can see, or is that just the model?
What?
Oh yeah, is the boat broken and damaged?
I mean, it's a little bit battered. It's still floating, but it's like it's been bonked against the ice here and there.
It's well worn, not well damaged. Yeah.
It's not sinking, but
Oh,
it's,
and also, how long? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
I say it's not sinking, but it's not pristine.
And how long they say they've been missing? Is it 1 day, 2 days?
Few days.
Few days. Okay.
Oh no, sorry, a 10-day ago. So yes.
Oh, so it's been a little bit of time. Okay.
Yes, it has been a bit of
So-
time. So this
There's
boat's
probably
been
not
out
even
here.
like tracks or anything.
Yeah, that's true. Probably look around. Do we?
Yeah,
You
I would
see-
look
you
for
see
tracks, for sure.
Actually.
Oh,
No.
it hasn't snowed too much then.
I
Yeah.
will follow the tracks.
Might be too cold to
Or
snow.
they're fresh.
So you see sets of tracks. They're not fresh, but you do.
Can I
see...
figure out exactly how many days old they are?
No,
roughly?
That's really tough.
Well,
They're faint tracks in the ice, so they're pretty old.
Okay.
Okay, it's not like a snow layer. It's actually like crampon
Yep.
pokes or something into the ice itself.
Yeah, exactly.
That makes sense. Okay.
So you turn around and can see that they head off in the direction of the cave that is the southernmost cave, which is the one that is kind of close to water level / ice level, not the other three that are higher up.
Oh, I suppose we start looking in there, huh? If anyone else has a better idea.
I would think that's suitable.
As you head off in that direction, hear sound of wing beats from above you.
Wait, birds aren't real. I look up.
You look and you see the strangest thing, Thad.
Oh,
As
no.
3 women dive down above you.
No.
Winged arms, talon claws. Looking very, very hungry. Let's roll for
Mother
initiative.
warned me about people like you.
That is just straight confused. He has no idea what's going on.
Okay, so question. We have our like level 2 stuff, right?
3?
Or I mean,
No,
sorry,
you're all
level 3
full
stuff.
maxed. You're all level 3. Don't worry.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, can I swap out spells then?
Yeah,
because
yeah,
I
that's
don't
fine.
have any. Okay.
I assume whenever
Um,
we level up between sessions, we just can do that, unless it said otherwise.
Yes,
How-
that's 100% fine.
Mhm.
How much knowledge of harpies would we have?
You would actually have knowledge of them, Cora.
Ooh.
Yeah, you would know that they are really fucking annoying on the sea because they always harry vessels, looking for food, stealing like sailors off the top ropes and off of the crow's nest, ironically. And yeah, they're basically just carrying. They're basically sky vultures, but humanoid. They love just taking people away and just tearing them apart and eating them.
Would I
Hyros.
know that the race of the person right there, do they normally commit elderly abuse, or is that just like for me?
What? There you go.
Ooh. Those claws, though. Goddamn.
They have tiebreaker.
It's not Thad
Um,
doesn't believe in birds, but he does believe in women with wings.
Ew.
Hello.
That makes sense.
No, he
Yeah,
believes in
like
birds.
we've got one.
He believes in birds. It's fine.
Okay.
That's fine.
No, see the difference is Clara has 1 wing. These have 2, completely different.
Ah, shit.
Wait, so
Yeah,
the question
wings.
is she freezing her titties off right now?
Yeah, she tits up
They
her
look
nipples
very,
down.
they look very like malnourished and like stringy. Crix, I think we're just waiting for your.
Yeah.
initiative.
Oh, I thought I clicked it. My bad. What?
Mm.
Harpy, get out of the way so I can click my token. There we go. Bop.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
All right, cool. All right, so
My real
Hyrokin-
life and in-game initiative was a net.
So Hyrokin, they are flying down towards you. They are currently about 10 feet off the ground, above what looks to be a little bit of a higher elevation there, but they are heading definitely straight towards you.
I would. Can I jump up and grab one, being a cat?
Definitely can try. I like it.
I would like to attempt this. I think Hyrokin is gonna just kind of like, it's like, oh, glasses puts away, puts down his notebook like
Eyes
on the
get all
ground,
big,
and
tail
then
gets all
Tyler,
fluffy.
yeah.
just go massive and just like,
Chaos
I
eyes.
would like to jump up and tackle this one.
All right, give me an
Out
athletics
of
check.
Okay, here we go.
Are you raging?
Oh yes.
Oh, let's do that.
Oh
Then.
yes.
Oh yes. Yeah, we'll do that.
Okay. You get all staticky, I guess.
Tear kitty.
Yeah. You're now like super chaos mode kitty, and you, because you're raging, you have advantage on athletics checks, so you literally just deck this thing out of the air. It just goes under, like, just goes under the ground. There's a puff of snow and feathers as Hirokin just full-on cat grabs this thing.
Nice.
With it on the ground, can I get a claw attack in, or is that like that?
Claw, sure. Okay. A 13 will hit.
Or 24. Yeah, 13, because I'm not gonna reckless that. But.
All right, so that is 8 damage onto it. Cuts into it. All right, that harpy is now up. And it will screech angrily at you. And it will claw you. Or claw and club. I guess they have a club in their hands. That's weird.
Oh,
Huh.
Yeah.
Claw, 5 will miss. Club attack, a 13 will miss you as well. Alright, other harpy. Makes a beeline for Thad. We'll do the same thing as it flies in. Claw attack, a 22 to hit you.
Yup.
Yeah, 9 slashing damage as it claws across the front of your chest. And then a 19 to hit with a club as it bonks you for 4.
Oh, this is not a nice kitty. Wait, birdie, whatever. Thing.
Alright, Valhana.
Kitty.
First of all, how dare you compare me?
Ow. You said they're 10 feet off the ground? I assume just my normal, like,
The one
voice
that
is
is
real
by
fine.
Thad is now, like, in his face. It's level.
Oh, okay.
The other one up here is still in the air.
Okay. Sorry, something weird happened to my character sheet, and it's all like big at the top, and so it looks funny, and I'm weirded out. Okay. I am going to. I'm just gonna take out my crossbow.
Nice.
And I'm going to go for this one. By Thad. And this one is my... This one's my treated crossbow, right? Yeah, my magic crossbow. That does not do shit.
No, that unfortunately whizzes past its head. Misses.
Oops.
Right.
I got thrown off by the wings.
Cholera.
Yes, I am double checking something. I don't. Okay. Cora gives a thumbs up to Mohana, like a good attempt, and then looks at this one.
The one that got tackled by Hirokin.
Okay.
The one still up in the air.
My story for missing that was because I was firing between Thad and Cora, and I was scared, and I was like,
You pulled your shot.
and instead I just went right over Callus's
All right.
head.
The spell has no effect.
Damn.
Watch.
Well,
Well, I will say you watch as you see it start to dive out of the air, but then it recovers.
Okay.
So you can use that however you want.
That I would interpret that as meaning it probably has more than 24 HP, but not too much
All right.
more.
Any more movement?
I took
Cora?
a gamble.
Yep.
No. That's it
Kylus.
for me.
Aelus.
Yes,
Cialis.
screw you. Good thing. I'll go ahead and produce a fiery bolt that'll strike out at the one nearest to me.
Go ahead.
Yes, screw you.
For fire damage. Okay, Demovan.
I'll move over here by Thad because he's getting his shit kicked in. And I'm gonna give it a big stab with my medium spear.
They'll hit.
Yeah.
14.
Yes.
Your menagerie of weapons.
Specifically pokies.
Yeah.
For
Okay.
5.
Small pokey, medium pokey, big pokey.
All right. Anything else, Simavand?
Nope.
Hey, Dad, you just got trucked by a claw and a club.
I always forget your last name is Crunk Knuckle till I
It is.
see it.
It is bad Crunk Knuckle, or clan Crunk Knuckle. We're gonna have fun with a new thing. So that gets
Kind of like, oh, touch it. No one makes me bleed my own blood.
and then we'll go ahead and sort of do this flex thing with both arms out, and from it there explodes sort of a ethereal kind of color, silvery goldish, just muted icy color actually, and he casts or uses rather arms of the astral self. And what around each of his arms now, as this happens, I think it does a thing too. When you do each creature of your choice, you can see within 10 feet. Yeah, so the one right next to me,
Just punch it. Boom.
it's the arms of truth come out, and it's like a sweeping thing around, and it hits the harpy for 4.
It fails, so it does the
Yes,
full
it takes the
4.
full 4 force damage, and each of these arms, if you look closely, are kind of like a rotating column of, you get a kind of dull grayish light around his own arms. They're similar shape and form, just larger, kind of encasing them. And all throughout, you see these little strings of red, it looks like yarn, attaching to different parts of his arm, and they keep moving around. It almost looks like a strange knitted form, but it's not quite. You can see through it, and there's little paper flags and strange things attached to it. Doesn't make a lot of sense.
Literally a paper mache conspiracy arms. I love it.
Yeah, and on his knuckles, on his crunk knuckles, one says truth, and one says justice. So, and
As he shouts, "You are a myth."
You aren't real. And as you do that, Thad, so
Yeah.
as that happens, at the same time, the little Chewinga comes out and pokes you in your cheek, and he actually does cast resistance on you.
Oh shit!
Aw,
Thank
adorable.
Thank you, Masco.
Oh,
We're good.
And then for my actions, that was a bonus action to use that. Use one of my key points. I gotta keep track of. And then
I hit him with a truth punch.
Oh, Jesus!
so that's
Oh, boy.
only 7 damage, but
The
still.
harpy just learned.
Yeah. All
It
right.
leaves a little mark that just says truth across its like arm.
So is this your unarmed strike?
Yeah,
with
so
the
this
arm?
is yeah, so if I use it, it just turns into force damage. It's the same thing as my normal attack.
What is your?
I can use wisdom.
Okay, I was
But
gonna say,
my
yeah,
dex-
you don't,
my
you
dex is
don't
still
want
higher.
to. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
That's fine
But
with
it still
me.
gives me instead of since my strength flow, I can use wisdom over strength or checks, which is nice.
Nice. Yeah. You basically use them to monkey your way up on stuff. Okay. That was your truth punch. Do you want to use? Oh no, your bonus action was.
That
to
was
let
bonus
that-
action. Yeah, and that's
Very good.
I'm not gonna move. I'll stand there, flexing
Alright.
my arms.
This harpy flies after. Oh yeah. Derpy, your.
I forgot my
homunculus.
homunculus.
Your homunculus can go.
It's gonna be.
Homunculus?
Let's see. It's right here, so it's gonna attack the one next to Hirokin.
Monk.
Monkey.
That hits.
Nice.
For
It does
force
4 damage.
Force damage is good. Okay.
Okay, that's all.
All right, cool. The harpy that is yet to go flies over Hirokin's head. Hirokin, if you want to do an attack of opportunity, you're more than welcome to.
Yes, so with one held down on my claws, I'll use my war pick with the other
Yeah, you hit
other
it.
arm there. Yeah, I do.
Jesus. Okay, there you go. That's some damage. All right, 11 damage. That thing nearly falls out of the sky. It rolls onto the ground, gets up, and will then claw club at your boy Crix. Claw attack, a 14 to hit Crix.
Misses.
Club a 20.
That'll
A
hit.
nice 4 bonking.
Ow.
Get
I'm not
orange
happy
here.
about that one.
It just goes dunk. Bonks you on the head.
I get angry.
It's trying to drag you off to horny jail.
Wrong character.
Oh, it wasn't talking about you.
All right.
Go ahead, Crix.
Yeah. I am going to stow my shield.
Okay.
Because I'm going to cast a spell. And I'm going to cast Fletcher's Flaming Fists. Haha.
Nice. Naming your own
So-
spells. I like it.
Yeah. Well, no, I actually made the spell. So I'll post the thing so people can read it if they'd like. But yeah, I clap my hands together, and the hands end up enwreathed in dripping magma, essentially. And now for the duration, I can concentrate on this, and I can just gonna fucking clock this harpy in the face.
All right, go ahead. 24 you rolled already, so.
Yeah. So it's going to be 12 max fire damage.
Shoryuken?
Yeah, that is a full-on Shoryuken to the face as you get bonked in the head, and then you just uppercut it in the jaw as it just.
Oh, Chris,
I use my DP.
I see you learn from me during our travels. That is nice.
All right, Hirokin.
I deliver vonk.
Someone order a whack?
Your turn to get a horn in jail.
Do you have advantage?
No,
If he
recklesses. Remember to call out reckless if you do.
Oh, I wasn't recklessing, but I thought I still had this one pinned down.
Oh, you do have it pinned down. Okay. Screw that. It is still on the ground. It has not gotten up. It will try to get up next. So yeah, that hits. Nice fat crit.
I just want... absolutely in my head, I'm seeing this as Tuco playing with a toy.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of what it's going for.
For 15
it's kind of just like
damage,
bapping.
this thing is battered. Okay. It is going to try to escape from beneath you. Actually, you know what it's going to do? It's going to try to scramble up from under you, and it lets out a strange cry that rings off the cliff sides. I need everybody to give me a wisdom save, please.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes.
Oh, wait. Oh, no.
What?
no.
I can't hear you. Speak up.
Wow, okay. So,
Hirokin,
Hirokin, suddenly your kitty senses are enthralled by this. You are now charmed by this harpy.
Uh-oh.
Uh-uh.
Sorry, birdie.
Yeah. Whoopsies. Yeah, it's like the cat who has like the bird in his mouth that he was playing with, and then you're like, oops. You're almost dead. Alright. So Thad, Fletcher, you all just kind of do the goofy goober jaw drop. And just
I have an advantage and I still failed.
Valhana, yes. Alright, fail. But full rest saves. Okay, cool. Alrighty, that was its turn. The other harpy here.
Are these harpies singing lay 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 lay?
They are. That's the sound that they make.
How luring.
I was just saying, this is also very fitting music for
Yeah,
a harpy.
Silver for monsters. Yep. All right. Thad, this one turns away from you, turns to Demavand, and will claw and club the Demavand. 20 to hit.
The 20 will hit, but I'll twirl the spear around quickly, and I will use the superiority dice to parry.
Okay. So you do not take the 2 bonking damage.
That's pretty cool.
Okay. Valhana, you are charmed. You see what this was. While charmed, the target is incapacitated, ignores the songs of the other harpies. 5 feet away from the harpy, the target must move. Oh, there you go. So, Valhana, you move towards the harpy that is singing. Alrighty. Nope, that is all you do. You repeat a saving throw at the end of your turn.
What about my homunculus?
Your homunculus will be able to attack. Yes, your homunculus cannot be charmed.
Nice. Okay. What am I doing? Saving throw. I still have advantage,
Yes.
right? Okay. And I still,
Actually,
I am just
Your
really.
homunculus did actually have to make a save, which is ironic. It saved.
Okay, nice, but now my homunculus can do something.
Yes, your
Right.
homunculus is still alive and can do something.
Great. What's it gonna do? What can it do? If it's subject to an effect, nope. Might of the Master, nope. Okay, no, it's just gonna do that, and it misses. That's okay. Hello.
Nope.
I know. I'm done.
Right, Cora, you are up.
That level 3 action economy.
Can we do
yeah.
anything to actively break a charm?
You could take an action to shake the person to allow them to make another save against it.
Oh, well.
But as a charm person, no, I don't think.
Well, no, Cora's fine. She's okay.
Oh, right. Not all of us got charms.
Nope, just the worst of us.
Can I have... Okay, with that being said, could I have had the homunculus, like, bonk me in the head?
Yeah, but that would have just been another save.
Oh, okay.
Did already make. Right, Cora, go ahead. Do what you gotta do.
Seeing this, Cora is like, oh shit. I'll take the attack.
Yep. It will try to bonk you. Bonk.
Ouch.
Free
Yes.
bonk.
Ouch. How much bonk? And then go over to try and wake up Valhana.
Okay, so you shake her. Valhana, you can make another save. You have advantage. Yes. There you
Yay!
go. Valhana snaps out of it.
Paul comes over and kind of like shakes and goes, "This cannot be the first pair of tits that you've seen. Come on."
I just...
Right. Kalis.
Just so saggy.
So, is the one that's on the
She
ground?
looks so cold.
I'm
one-
cold
The
too.
nipples are so
Is that
wet.
one still pinned to the ground?
Yes, it is.
I'll go ahead and be like, I'll do what I should have done to myself. Bonfire.
Right, so it is. pinned, so
Light
we'll have
this bitch
disadvantage.
up.
Jesus. Okay, yeah, it gets lit. It's lit. All right.
Bam.
Bam, bam. It's struggling. Its song gets interrupted for a moment, but it keeps screeching.
What?
Why do you gotta speak louder?
I think it's funny that you end up basically being Professor Farnsworth and I'm the janitor.
All right. Emazan.
This Friday.
All right. Seeing that this one's still pretty healthy, I'm going to do like this big swinging slash at it with the spear. 13
Yes. Hits.
for 10.
Jesus.
Big money.
Fighters.
And with that, I'm going to make it extra spooky, and I'm going to use another superiority dice to make it be scared.
For an extra 7 damage, too.
Yes.
Edgy weeb boys coming to fruition.
Yep.
That's a pretty solid.
Stomp on it afterwards. Wisdom save. Fails it.
It's spook.
Yeah, and it nearly falls over backwards as it is bleeding severely. You have nearly killed it. Okay, bad. You are charmed.
Oh, what a nice lady. I must go talk to her.
Yes, you must move in that direction.
Yep.
So I guess I'll take an opportunity attack too, right?
Yes, you do. Here is a bonk. 14.
Oh,
No, it hits you.
no, it still hits me. My armor's really shit.
All right.
Wait, I thought you didn't get attacks of opportunity
You do.
against you from force movement?
It
No,
says
so
on
it
the.
does
It says
say,
just
and
display
so
this
there
one.
should be another one against Valhana as well, actually.
Gotcha. Weird.
Bonking on Valhana, which would that would hit Valhana. Huh? Yeah. So though it's 2 bonk on Valhana.
So do they not get another?
Thad
Roll
does.
when
Yeah,
they're
Thad
hit.
would get a save right now.
Oh, from the damage. Okay. Wisdom.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
So as you start to move away, you get slapped and donk and turn around and you're like, oh shit.
Do I
Okay.
still have my
Now you have
action?
your
then?
yeah, now you have your actions.
Huh. And what's nice is my fists give me reach. So I'm gonna punch around around him one side. So truth punch number 1 comes in for 20
Yeah, that hits.
for 3 force damage.
Completely knocks its head sideways. You hear a crack as this harpy's neck snaps as you just slap it silly.
Oh, you do not try to mess with me this way.
And then this is technically in range too. So I'll take my bonus action key point. Get used to this. We use the thing that everyone always does: Fury of Blow. Fury of blows. Well, so punch number 1 is a 6
Misses, unfortunately.
and a 5.
Still getting the feel for these things.
Oh,
Got
yeah.
one
This
clock and
one
you spin
knows.
around and
Quickly
like,
ducks.
Oh,
Dude, this one already knows the truth.
alright.
Teenager doesn't went through growth spurts, bumps, and everything.
Yeah, 'cause the arms are like 2 feet longer than I'm used to that extend beyond my own fists.
The angry one in front of you, Fletcher, Crix, will claw you. 6 will miss, and then a club for 7 will miss as well. So, Crix, you are charmed. You must move towards the one pinned under Hierophim.
Hut. And this swipes at me, yeah?
Does.
guess.
Another
Weird
bong
ice
and
lady.
8 will miss you.
Wow.
Yeah, unfortunately. But end of your turn, you do get to make another save.
Yeah, I would have rather been hit there.
I know. Alright, 14, you save. You're no longer charmed.
Hey.
Hey.
Okay. Hyrokin, you are charmed. This thing is
Sure
in front
am.
of you. But
Help.
I guess you just can make a save if you want.
Yeah.
Good. You are no longer charmed. Most everybody who was charmed is shaking it off. The harpy who is underneath you is going to see that everybody has shaken off the charm. She stops singing and she's going to try to push you off of her. You were like, yeah, just like a cat, you have a bird pinned beneath you. She is going to try to shove you off of her. So, oh, nope, not going to happen.
Stop.
She's struggling, clawing against the ice and the snow, trying to pull herself out from under you and escape. That was her turn. The other harpy is dead. Valhalla, you are alive and slightly bonked.
I would hope so. She took 2 damage.
I'm gonna only slightly bonked. I am going to I'm just gonna pop open one of my vials and kind of look at it and throw it in her face.
Is this the one on the ground?
That's the poorest D12.
It could be worse.
Oh my
let's
god.
roll for your homunculus servant as well.
What?
It saves, unfortunate. So, no damage. Homunculus servant, go ahead and do your thing.
Homunculus servant, please.
Blast him! Alright.
Oh, nice
blast
work.
him.
Yeah.
My homunculus servant has done more damage than I've done.
It kills it.
Nice. So it sees me go, and I kind of spill the poison all over the floor, or I just made a bad batch of poison or something. And then my little homunculus servant comes up and goes, I'd like to think, because this is like the little fairy snitch style homunculus servant, yeah? I'd like to think it just goes inside her open singing mouth and like chokes her.
Chokes her out. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
I love it.
That's what I am not brutal, but my homunculus servant
Is
is
a
like
murdering
my
little
little
machine.
my id
Has no
is
conscience.
Valhana's id.
It has no conscience. It only wants to kill. It
Yeah,
only
it's
serves
just-
to kill.
It only sees
It's just
blood.
watching me like, nah.
I will
knows
remember
blood.
this.
Alright, Valhalla, that was your turn. Kolra, you are
It's
up.
my turn.
Cora gives like a pat on her shoulder and like a well, you tried kind of look. And then comes over here.
After Valhalla missed with the first shot, actually just threw some poison on the ground, poured it on her feet, basically.
You know, this is just reinforcing my character as a support character because eventually that's what I'm going to be when I have a little more
Alright.
to provide
That's
there.
what
So
unfortunately will
you know,
miss.
And that's about all I got.
Okay, Kalis, one remains. It's looking panicked, looking around its 2 feathered harpy companions who are now on the ground bleeding out. Looks to the sky, looks like it wants to get away.
End you off with a bang.
Yep, hits 8 fire damage. That's a good amount of damage. Sears through her wings, some seared feathers fluttering onto the ground. She screeches out in pain. Demovan.
You could be cold, you know.
Smells like chicken.
That is a fate worse than death.
Alright, I will pull out one of my short stabs, and I'm gonna throw it.
Short stabs?
My
Short
stab.
stab.
Short chubby spear.
It fucking flies off. You guys watch as Demovan just, fucking leans back and hucks this thing, and it just goes You just hear the sound of it clattering against the ice. It's like that, like stick sliding on ice sound, like as it just slides off into the distance. You hear a faint plunk as it goes into the water somewhere.
Kind of look down, get ready to grab the next one.
Okay. Bad. Your crunk knuckles are ready.
Oh, it's time for some truth. Yep.
Yep, hits.
Bonk.
Yep. Thud
Still
right
good?
in the chest.
All right, then I'll bonus action use. I
This
don't
one's
use
looking
an
very hurt.
Well, I should check this. Oh yeah, so I can use a bonus action just to do another
Yeah,
attack.
just to do a
with
single
it.
offhand attack
Yeah.
with the other astral arm.
Oh no. Oh, these are a little
Swings
wieldy.
around and nearly punches herself in the nuts. You're still getting a hang of these things. They're really weird and wobbly. They kind of got a mind of their own. Yeah,
I'm just waiting for one of those arms to take Kalis out into the water.
Just like socks Killis in the side of the head.
Oh,
All right, the
elderly
harpy,
abuse! My God.
the harpy is going to flee for its life. It's going to try to fly up in the air. Cora, you have an attack of opportunity, and so does Thad, technically.
Yeah, 'cause
Watch
of reach.
me piss.
Hit.
Hell yeah.
I'll see you kill it first.
Yep. Yeah, as this thing flies up, what does it look like when you kill this thing, Cora?
You take a wing,
Okay.
and then as the thing drops, take your head.
Red blood on the icy flows of the lake as the three hungry harpies are now dead. As the sounds of battle and the adrenaline fades, Thad, your injuries catch up to you, and you realize that you are fucked up.
Oh, it's been a little while since I've been beaten up that hard. Oh, I need to take a little sit down. That's all right. Oh, yep.
Calder cleans off her sword and then looks at Demovan and then looks over the edge and goes, "You gonna go get that?"
I have others. You look back, like there's other like just sticks and pokes and basically a walking porcupine.
By the way, the GIF you just put up there just made me spit out my wine almost.
There's absolutely that in like half these fights.
Eat some truth.
Yeah, I just at the end of that combat, like, since he posted that, I just was watching it over and over again, and laughing like a little bit harder every time.
Kalis, do you look over the edge and you can see that the javelin is just like bobbing in the water next to the.
Wait, I
the
could
boat.
I could probably reach that real quick if you want me to try
Oh
to
yeah,
grab
with
it.
your long arms.
Yep.
And I can, well, 'cause it's a 10-foot reach, so I'll see if it's in range. I'll try to grab it.
You're able to. Fit
What
it
I-
out.
Cora immediately reaches over to try to keep Thad from like wounded falling over.
Yeah, into the icy water.
Oh, I appreciate that. Here's your pokey stick. It's a little wet. Oh, actually, it's kind of like an icicle now. Sorry.
Appreciate it either way. Tuck it away.
Damage changed to ice type.
Yeah.
Enchanted spear.
Hell yeah.
Sick.
And
That's how
actually-
you do it.
These arms last for 10
Ken,
minutes. so I'll
Ken
keep
for
them
the
for a bit.
next attack, it deal 1 cold damage along with its normal.
Yeah, it's the.
Ooh, we're cold.
All right. Well,
That like you roll a 1 and it's just like that. Like that's so cold. Why would you throw that at me?
Yeah.
How bad does that look?
Pretty hurt. Like I'm probably a hit or two from going down. No.
Gotcha.
While I'm looking over the edge too. Okay, go ahead first.
I'm gonna walk up, and my hand's still enwreathed in flame. I'm gonna touch you.
oh, that's warm.
And cure wounds.
Cauterized.
Yeah.
Can you touch me too?
Yes, Caleb's looking over jealously,
Oh, nice.
Kalis
That's a
looks
solid
over
one.
sweating.
Yeah.
Half of my body feels like it's
eyes
on fire.
dilated.
Another half actually is on fire. This is nice.
So,
But if I'm looking over the edge here, scooping up the spear or the javelin, I'll take a quick look at the boat. Is there any evidence of like harpy droppings, or I don't know how they shit or whatever? But there's like,
they shit like normal humans, dude.
okay, is there harpy poop piles in the
Oh,
boat?
man.
Like have they been here for
Wait,
a
wait,
while?
wait. That actually brings up an interesting point.
Oh, no.
Do harpies
No,
have
that's not.
cloaca?
No,
Uh,
harpies are women, or women with wings. on
With
their backs.
wings. Yeah.
Okay.
they're not-
Okay.
No,
They
there's
fly
you
like
don't
birds,
notice
they
any
just
sort
fly
of
upside down to do
detritus
it.
or detritus in the boat. All you see is just the empty booze
Okay.
bottles and the. And so, as you look closer, Thad, you notice that that the footprints, these kind of faint footprints, the kind of cleat marks in the ice, they are not walking in a straight line from the boat. That's for damn sure.
Yep. They had their booze and then wandered off.
Gotta love it.
Do you think they have more booze?
Give me a perception check, everybody.
Oh no.
Scan for booze.
Booze check.
Very important. For Demovan, apparently.
Donovan, you, as you're kind of shaking off the ice from your javelin that you hooked.
Like,
Oh,
terrible fucking throw.
you look down at the footprints and look up towards that cave entrance and sniff once or twice. Weird. Valhana, you immediately get this whiff of something spicy, something savory. The alluring smell of food.
It's gonna be one
Anyone
of those
Right.
sessions that makes me hungry.
So we go check out this cave real quick, like.
I mean, if it smells fresh, right? I assume if it's that like alluring and
It was just like a hint of it that just kind of wafted into your nostrils and now it's gone.
Does it smell like dwarf?
Ha, no. Valhana,
It's not
it
that
does not smell like it. It actually smells very appetizing. Also, Valhana, what is your... Ooh, excuse me, seeing as everybody has their level 3 stuff, what is your concoction for the day?
hold on. Let me look at my. Let me look. Let me look. Let's see. When we woke up this morning, or during the evening, I was playing with some things, and when we woke up this morning, I made a
Made breakfast in bed, aka
I made
pillow pasta.
You made laughing gas.
I gosh, these are all so good, man. Okay. I
Cool.
made a transformation elixir.
What do you transform into?
And who licks her?
Can you copy and paste it into chat? You can just...
Pretty sure it transforms you into an inebriated version of yourself.
It is the drinker's body is transformed as if by the alter self spell. So the drinker determines the transformation caused by the spell, and it lasts for 10 minutes.
Yes. Alter self. You
I
can
don't know what that means, but okay.
Alter self, you can do aquatic adaptation. You adapt your body to aquatic environment. Sprouting gills, growing webbing between your fingers. You can breathe underwater. You can change appearance. You transform your appearance, decide what you look like, including your height. Or you do natural weapons. You grow claws, fangs, spines, horns, or a different natural weapon of your choice. Your unarmed strikes deal 1d6 bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing damage as appropriate to the natural weapon you choose. You're proficient with the unarmed strikes. Finally, the natural weapon is magic, and you have a +1 bonus to the attack and damage rolls you make.
Probably
But
that's
you
what
Thank you,
guys
voice in
don't
my head.
necessarily know all that because I'm experimenting. So I hand this to who do I wake up next to?
I don't know. Doesn't really matter.
I
would
hand
say
this to.
Somehow the
you're
Zephyr makes
I would
this
say this would
campaign.
probably be the moment where you would give it to somebody.
I'm gonna give it to Hirokin because he's right next to me. If I don't know what this does, but it's worth a shot. It should be good. I don't think it's anything bad. Shouldn't kill you. Definitely shouldn't kill you.
I'm sold.
Do you believe that? Or are you just trying to convince me of that? Or are you convincing yourself of that?
A little bit of all of it.
Yes.
insight check.
Can I get
Well, I suppose this
It's-
does
it-
merit
what-
further study.
What I will tell you is it should not kill you. There's nothing in it unless there's some weird interaction between these two ingredients. There's nothing in it that should kill you. From my knowledge of everything that I've worked with in the past,
And
But-
what have you worked?
You know, like my poison didn't even kill her. So if my poison can't kill someone, you know.
Well, that math does check out.
Yeah.
All right.
I see no reason.
Worst
to doubt
it'll
would-
do is nothing.
I would just right away. I just go ahead and drink it.
I'm watching him with wide eyes, like, oh, I'm excited. What is it gonna do? What is it gonna do?
All right, so
It's kind of like drinking. Kind of taste smally it, swoosh around, little sip sip. Jot down what it tastes, how it tastes, texture. and
It's
everything
in
like
a
that.
little flask. When you're done with that little flask, can I have it? Can I have it back? Can I have it back? I need a bunch of those. I need. Those.
Yeah, here you go.
Thank
That
you.
doesn't taste very good, but
It's not supposed to taste good.
Then
What do you
Pyrokin
feel?
would
What do you feel?
start to think that I think the fur on it would start to change. It'd be from kind of like the more lion looking and be kind of do like a Bengal pattern
Whoa.
on his fur. So like nothing too crazy to change, but just kind of changes his fur around a lot and becomes more of like a Bengal cat instead of a lion.
Is that what you see as yourself on the inside there, Hyrule?
Yeah,
No,
is this
I
like
just
a-
thought it looked
is
kinda
this like a
cool.
psychological
Oh,
thing
you know that makes sense too.
or a physical thing?
Having
What
a
does
nice,
it do? I don't even know what it does.
I mean,
Is
fair,
this
having
like
a nice haircut makes you
persona? I've heard
makes
of
you
this
feel.
before.
Oh god.
Right. This is your inner persona.
These are
Cats
these
all
are
Wait,
right
would it
now.
turn you into a cat too?
these are
like,
psychological depths
turn
that should
into
never
Thad.
be plunged.
Super feline too.
all right. Well,
Do I
what are you guys
really
gonna
am
do?
dead?
What are you guys gonna be doing with the bodies of these harpies that are laying bloody on the ice here?
I'm gonna eat the one that I
Of
had
course,
pinned down.
makes sense.
I am
I'm-
going to eat one of the other ones.
Oh, that. Oh god.
So,
All right.
you guys all just watch as just two of your companions just start. You hear the crunching and tearing sound as they
Well, this
start
is
to
very uncouth.
Oh,
nom
seeing
these
that,
things.
seeing that Valhalla didn't kill Hirokin and now the feast has begun, Kora's gonna take off the scout out the cave.
Yeah.
You're not hiding my eyes.
This one's on
God
you.
damn it. I didn't turn him into a harpy eating monster.
Eh,
We can't prove that.
what?
That's true. Here, let me whip one up real fast.
It would be a waste to let it all just freeze out here. It's
It
good
looks like-
meat.
Looks like we're
She
wasting
would
a whole
probably lead
harpy.
Valhalla away with her.
I'm gonna go and check the third corpse before someone eats that one to see if there's anything on it at all.
There's bits and pieces of bone, some trinkets, random bits and bobs that seem to have been collected from possibly other.
Can I spin a web of conspiracy connecting all these various bits and bobs?
If you really
Roll
want
for
to,
conspiracy.
This
you're
is,
welcome.
this is 100% that, like, not article, but that thing that someone wrote about, like, the conspiracy. It's like you find things that connect
Yep.
these
Yeah,
random
exactly.
things that
It
make
just doesn't make
absolutely no
sense
Finding
sense.
patterns where there are none. Yeah.
It's finding pattern. Well, yeah. It's not necessarily even where there isn't any. It's just finding the patterns that connect to
It's-
completely
Yeah, and something that's preconceived that builds on
'Cause
this
there's
your own
always patterns.
you're building your own IRL role play, basically. Like you're just building it up around.
The other thing I'm gonna hand you if I see, okay, do I see you walking off towards that other harpy before Kolra and I move away?
I'd probably try as things are going on.
I'm gonna ask, I'm gonna hand you like a little vial, and just be like, if there's anything good, just collect it, and anything you think I can use.
Anything.
Okay. And I will leave that up to you, and my homunculus is going to accompany you. It's not really going to do anything. It's just going to be there for moral support.
Sure.
Hey,
I will,
Listen, hello?
Homunculus threateningly buzzes by Thad's head.
Asco, I don't know what this one's doing, but it's not making me very comfortable. I'll just probably pick some combination of like weird bits of whatever I find and put it in the vial because I don't think there's anything too significant there, right?
No, it's basically harpy blood. It's monstrous blood. So, if you're interested.
Yeah, sure. Since everything seems to be some sort of potion or liquid, I'll just get some harpy blood and put it in
Okay.
there. And then I'll start heading over to the cave as well.
All right, so there's the 4 cave entrances. You guys are heading to the one that's at the level of the ice?
That's the one that was where the footprints seemed to go to first,
Yes,
right?
it is.
Yeah.
Correct. Okay. So, that map. You guys arrive. It is a darker map, so, and also the sizing on this map, FYI. Bear with me.
I can't see shit.
Yeah, because it's dark technically. You want to
My
light up?
eyes.
You would produce a flame.
Yes, for sure.
Light
Yeah,
up the spliff.
I'd produce a flame as well.
Bright light. Was it?
Look at these guys without dark vision.
I know, right?
Look at these people that commit elderly abuse.
It's
Oh.
also, I don't know if there's something weird about this map, but my
Kylus,
the
you can't prove it if you're dead.
HP bar over my
Oh.
head looks really different for
Yep,
some
it's
reason.
because this is a weirdly sized map.
Oh, okay. Scaling thing. Got it.
Don't worry too much about it.
I'm worrying about it.
I'm worrying.
I'm very worried about
I
it.
mean, I have different font. I have 4 different fonts on my character sheet, and it's bothering the hell out of me.
How is that even possible?
I don't know, but I have 4 different fonts. Also, did the info button change to Y? Because I now have a Y where the setting gears are and a W where the info button.
I think you need to restart your roll.
She has it.
Yeah.
No, she has it popped out as well.
I always have it popped out,
Oh,
I usually
and
do
it
too.
never does this.
Huh.
Well,
Do you have
close
your
it.
I swear,
language set to, like,
Scuzz judges me for popping
Yeah,
window
I
out.
always pop it out too.
I always pop
always-
out my character sheet as well because why? Except when I'm DMing, because when I'm DMing, I've got too many, and I also have OBS and everything up. as
And
well.
also during level ups when you have to drag things over, you can't do that. So.
Yep.
He's making faces at me now. I'm like, see,
I don't
I'm not
pop
the
it up.
only
I'm not a
one.
freak.
Yeah, no,
somebody
I
went
feel
over
like-
on the- oh, sorry, Demovan, you're like way over there. You're
If
fucking-
you have multiple monitors and you're
You're
not
lost.
popping it out, what are you doing? Come on.
Demovan, I'm sorry, where are you? I can't find
I'm
you.
also on a
Give it
laptop,
down.
and you've got
Where am I?
2 screens.
I can see.
I know you're off.
Oh,
the
I'm like
side.
off the map. I can see the last bit of my name.
Yeah, I
Oh,
can.
He embraces the void.
I'm just gonna find out what's over here.
You should come
Farewell,
over here.
farewell.
We,
Red.
we just hear the sound of ice breaking, and then we just look back, and there's just a sploosh.
Oops.
There we go. There's another Demovan. He appears twice. Okay,
Oh, shit.
so you guys see ahead of you an open
Don't
ice
think
cave.
too much into it, Thad.
He's just going full weeb and summoning a shadow clone.
Yeah.
The ice cave
my
itself
after image.
doesn't seem to. You guys are what would be slippery ice. You guys are good with walking on it, so you definitely see it goes deeper into a cavern, and noises persist. That weird moaning, howling sound of wind blowing through the cave blasts you guys in your face. Well, you guys all get a chill down your spine as this strange noise emanates from it.
Carl glance at Thad. You good to continue, or do we need to take a break?
Oh, I mean, if a short rest would be nice. Get a little warmed up, but I don't need it. If we want to keep going in here first. If anything, I'm pretty sure in this cave would be a nice place to take a break if we need one.
You're fine. Let's keep going.
Yeah, I
and
can
then I'm
pu- I
gonna
can- I can punch.
slap you on the ass. Give you
Oh,
12
that-
more.
There you
Oh,
go.
shit.
Yeah, now he's back up.
Yep.
Yep.
All right, let's go.
Deny the evidence of your eyes, Thad. You're good to continue.
All right.
My ass is feeling mighty perky. Let's go.
All right, so healed up, you guys enter into the cave. This looks like it was a frozen river, or it is a frozen river that used to flow into the lake itself and feed it from deep within.
Strange place to go when drunk, but oh my
You
judge.
guys can continue to see the footprints winding their way through here, staggering, stumbling back and forth.
I would take a moment actually as we're coming in here and just close my eyes and listen. Does it seem like this wind is blowing through this? It seems strange to Thad, I think, that there would be wind coming through a cave. Or is it just on the outside of the cave where it's like
doing the old
Yeah, give me a perception check.
jug band style kind of a thing.
Demovan and Fletcher hold up there as there's a wall. And
Oh shit!
so with that perception check, Thad, you close your eyes, tap into your inner monkness.
Monkey.
Monk. Just suddenly, it's just a quiet. It's just the stinky ape is just like big in his mind and speaks to him. No, but you actually are able to discern that the wind is. It's like it's a circular wind. There's something about this cave system. As you saw that there are 3 other openings. That it's almost like a giant instrument.
Huh.
Where wind is coming in or being pulled in through one opening and circulating in here.
Does it sound like
goes
there's
around the
any significance to the sound, or is it just noise?
As far as you can tell, it's just noise.
Okay. Yeah, I open my eyes and scamper up and catch up with everyone else.
All right, so ahead of you, you guys see a waterfall. The river used to tumble and slide over the rocks that you can see beneath this waterfall here. It now is a 10-foot tall sheet of ice that looks like you could probably climb it, though it will take some effort.
I'll set down my pack. I'll unwrap my. What's that?
I already know what's coming. It's
No, it's different. It's different. I'm going to take the cellophane wrap off of my 20 pythons.
Oh! Wow, you've upgraded. Holy shit.
Hell yeah.
Dude, I am mountain climber extraordinaire. I got pythons, I got grappling hooks, I got rope. Like, I'm ready.
I like how it's like yeah, I've got all these things. List 3 things. Wait, is there any more?
I'm
set.
Okay, so Demovan, using the supplies that you have, you make your way up this 10-foot frozen waterfall. Give me an athletics check at advantage because you have the crampons in your.
Yeah. Athletics?
Yes.
Bap.
All right, excellent. So you make your way up, and the rest of the party watches as he climbs up this thing. Takes a moment to hammer in one of the pythons. Loops the rope through it to secure it. Climbs up another few feet, hammers in another python. You probably only need about like 3 or 4 of them to make it up the 10-foot face. But you're able to more or less make now a secure like almost rope ladder type of thing. It was going to be extremely easy for the rest of the folks to climb up. Done a good job. You secure the rope at the top very easily as well into the ice with a crack of hammer it into the ice, tie it off, hold onto the rope, and the rest of the folks can climb up with ease at this point. However, you do notice that as everybody is climbing up, the ice is pretty damn thin at some point.
Oh, is like water running underneath it?
No, it's just a little bit It's like, I mean, it was probably water running underneath it at one point, but the stone underneath it is pretty close. So it's not like a thick flow of anything.
Gotcha.
All right.
Cora, let's see, Demovan. Are you gonna need those back, or?
I have 20, so I mean they're disposable.
Demovan, you are a very resourceful individual. You will be useful to have around when the world ends.
Suppose that's a compliment.
What? We're in
What do you know?
We're in the final cycle. How have you not clear on this?
I want to have a discussion with you later tonight.
We can do
You
that.
need to tell me everything.
This is a talk we need to have later.
Of course.
Fireside chat.
No, this
coming
is
up.
a talk we should be having at all times.
This is why we need to stop Enix.
He's just one aspect, but yes.
So as you get to this cross section, Rix, you see that there is a ice-covered cave, kind of like a cave tunnel that seems to head further in. The actual frozen river also continues further inwards. We'll take a break here. You guys kind of come at a little bit of a crossroads. The wind is blowing from both directions. But
Cora suggests to split the party.
All right, everybody, let's go grab some snacks. Grab some more drinks.
Snacks.
We'll be back.
Yeah.
All right, gang, let's split up and search for clues.
All right, be right back, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. We'll be right back with more of this Rime of the Frostmaiden as they continue to explore the mysterious caves. Ooh. We're gonna jam out to some in the meet. You're back.
Outside and we let them know I'm
See, the biggest reason I don't like, well, no, false. I prefer it with subs because I prefer to listen to the original.
I
Yeah.
watch
Let's
subs
be honest.
because outside of English, I can't tell the inflections of words.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
but-
but context becomes a teaching tool for
When
me. I
I'm
feel like.
watching
That's
things,
voices.
I'm
Yes.
not like because my head is so in work for 12 hours a day. When I'm watching things, I don't want to be having to pay attention.
Mhm.
Like I like the idea of being able to listen to it and like look at it when I want to, and versus with subs, you have to read.
Okay,
Yeah.
here's another thing
Like has to
too.
be your focus.
Am I a weird person when I actually have subtitles on almost everything
Yes.
I watch?
No,
Oh,
I
I do that on a lot of
Necessarily,
things.
because especially if you're watching like HBO, when all of a sudden it's like really quiet and then really loud and then really
Yeah.
quiet.
I mean, that's
The
part of like,
fucking the sound balance on a Michael Bay film where it's just like
yeah.
Yeah, and it's like every time I play a video game with cutscenes, I have it on because you never know when there's just gonna be fucking sounds for no good reason.
Yeah, I mean that's part of it. But like even just watching like The Crown recently, I'm still about to finish that one up. Maybe it's
Oh,
because
yeah.
of period
Wait,
piece.
you're like my
English
dad.
like English is difficult to understand for me, anyways. Like I don't know, it's not
Chuckles.
it's
It's
not numbered.
because you're old.
Shit.
wow.
Yeah.
Watch everything with subs.
Did you just have to slap me in the face with that truth bomb? God
It's
damn.
also not called subs when you're watching something in English.
Closed
And
caption.
your subs in English. It's called closed caption.
No, he's
Right.
diehard subs.
To be fair, it's British English versus American English.
True, it's a
Yeah.
foreign language. In fact,
Yeah.
parts of it take place in Scotland, which is straight up a foreign language. So you know what?
In
Yeah.
American English.
I'll say another reason that I watch dubs instead of subs is because I'm not a filthy, disgusting weeb.
Absolutely.
Right.
You got it. Nailed.
Wait,
You know what's
Or
really
we
disgusting? My phone listening to me because this meme popped up.
Gaijin. Like,
I'm like the least weedy person in this entire
Yo.
call.
Yeah,
that's true.
Probably. Actually, I don't know.
That's amazing. CW3.
My phone legit listens to me. I hate it and love it at the same time.
Yeah.
Do you know how
Alright,
many
guys,
advertisements for the
let's
stock
get
market
back
I've gotten
into
this
this.
week?
Okay.
Get back into this shit. You guys are at
Keep
you're at a
strong
crossroads.
together.
Trix, you you look up the tunnel, see that it seems to climb in the distance, getting a little bit more elevated. Polra and Hirokin, you guys look further up the river. The frozen river winds its way along. Just in the distance, you can see what looks to be a bridge that traverses this river 20 feet or so above it.
Can we tell what, like where the noise are louder?
Oh, the wind right now, it's all kind of
Mhm.
centered around you. There's no
Okay.
actual direction to it.
Mm.
And it comes and goes.
We are
It's
the
like it's just like a random moan here and there.
I think it's time to flip a coin.
Crix is already just walking down this way.
Yeah, but then
It
we
was
just
all
saw someone else go the other way.
I don't know what to do. The party has split.
What if
But
what if
no.
is this,
what if we stay here and let the other people go out and do whatever?
But that also means they split it 3 ways, and that feels even worse.
But I'm not
does the
split.
bridge look?
Yeah, that means they split from us and they're the ones in the wrong.
When you hear it,
But I feel like contextual awareness is important for situations like these because, relatively, they went one way when we stayed here, but if they had not gone this way, we'd gone the other way.
The,
Thad,
the
why don't
echo in
you
the
flip a
cave just
coin?
becomes an echo of nerd.
Kolra and Valhalla walk up towards the north, making their way beneath where this ice bridge
Okay.
kind of reverses the gap above.
I was gonna ask, it does it look like a natural bridge,
No, it
or
looks
is it
natural.
just?
It's a natural bridge. Yes,
Okay.
it's part of the cave system. It's
fuck,
20
I
feet
know.
up.
it looks
I
natural.
I'm sorry, Callus. I have to go after Crix. He's going to die on his own.
Those two are gonna die on their own. I'm gonna follow them.
Why does this actually just feel like a Scooby-Doo episode right now.
Oh wait, that was Demovan.
Callus is left alone in the cold.
No, I feel like straight up, we're Shaggy and Scooby.
Basically.
Oh,
Kylus is gonna follow the first group that lights up fire.
Well, he
I
has
have-
Which one
fire
of
in
you
his
is
hands.
warmer? Which one of you has the best BMI that I can attach to?
I am the one that has.
Broken.
I am the one who flames. I'm just throwing it out there.
It's
I've
it's a
shredded
preference
abs.
for either a furry cat or a hot lizard.
Am I I've been both a
today's
stellar
really
bird furry in my
really-
time. Which one should I be
I
today?
just learned that we're actually playing a furry campaign. Nice.
Yep.
I'm going to flip this arbitrary coin. On a 1, I'll go up, and on 2, I'll go down. I'm going down.
You've chosen
Okay.
wisely.
That's hot.
So we'll start with the upper group first. So Hirokin, Valhana, Kolra, you guys continue onwards. Those on the southern
Forgot about
end,
homunculus. You didn't
please.
call out
Your
homunculus.
homunculus as well. Southern group, please hold where you are for now. So Valhana, Kolra, Hirokin, you guys continue onwards. There is a bridge, natural bridge above you, 20 feet up, that will lead off into a cave. The river does continue, however, up into the and winds around a bend that you can see. Which way are you guys going?
You think the others are gonna end up on that bridge?
Hopefully, eventually they do, because I don't really want to have to go back and get them.
How high is it?
20 feet above you.
So I could jump down.
Also, how far apart were all the cave entrances? We saw from outside.
Not too far apart actually.
Okay.
They're like 20 feet apart.
Oh, okay. So it's actually pretty well. If this
That's
one's
super close.
compact, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
For like the visible large squares on the map right now. I mean, each of these is 5 feet, but each of the large visible squares is part of the map. Okay. You guys continue on under the bridge, or do you try to clamber up on top of it? Onward.
I'm gonna head under it, but try to keep. The further we go, the slower and quieter Calder tries to be.
I would try
As
to
she hears
climb
the
it.
zzz from that stupid golden snitch.
All right, Hirokin. It's 20 feet up. It'd be really tough. Are you gonna try to climb like one of the walls nearby it?
Man, if only someone had a grappling hook.
I have a.
Hey,
I got the rope for it, and I've got a
you're still a
pick.
tiger? You're still a tiger, right?
Yeah,
How long has
exactly.
it been?
It's been less than an hour for that transformation. He's still the Bengal.
It's 10 minutes, but
No, it's an
okay.
hour.
Definitely 10 minutes, but okay.
It's that spell, alter self.
It does say that it did
lasts
say that it
for an
was.
hour.
The spell lasts an
elixir
hour. The elixir lasts 10 minutes.
lasts 10
Ah, that
minutes.
sucks then.
I was like,
I mean,
I was like, you can say it lasts for an hour, sure, DM,
Sure.
go for it.
It's
I was like, I know
Okay.
my elixir, sir.
if you want to cobble together something, Hirokin, your brilliant mind can probably figure something.
see, I've got a rope and a pick and natural claws that can probably dig into ice occasionally.
I'll give you a boost.
So,
I'll put my hands there. I'm tall. I'm like 6 feet tall.
do you have upper body strength?
I was gonna
You
say,
don't need upper
noticing
body
Valhalla does that, Calder puts her hand under Valhana's just as a, I'll help. No worries.
Yeah, my strength is -1,
Yeah.
but I'm not doing
I mean-
it to like lift. I'm not lifting you
No,
up.
it doesn't matter. You
I'm
still have to
giving
hold
you
his.
a-
You still
I'm-
have to hold his weight.
No, that's not true. Have you never given someone a boost?
Bruh, have you? Because it absolutely doesn't.
Gravity still exists, right?
It
Like,
does
No,
not
but
sound.
like if they are holding themselves, even bracing themselves on something,
Ah, sure.
it contributes heavily to the amount
it
of weight.
depends on the friction of that surface.
Right.
And
I'm
we're
not
talking
going to
about
belabor this too much, Hirokin. You're able to.
He's got claws.
You're able to claw your way up.
Okay,
like,
fair.
like if you've ever watched a cat accidentally miss half of the cat tree as they try to jump up it, there is a scraping sound, some ice shards that fly off the side here, but
But a
Hirokin,
boost.
you get up there and then you sit down and immediately lick yourself like nothing happened and nobody saw you almost fall down from the from the wall. Absolutely did not.
Do you give yourself an aggressive lick at the top?
Yeah.
Just make sure that no one saw.
Yeah,
Hirokin,
clean my.
you turn to the left, you turn to the right. To your left, the caves wind deeper to the west. To the east, however, you can see what looks to be an old abandoned campsite.
Does it smell like there was recently a fire up here or anything?
No, it looks to be long abandoned. However, out of the corner of your eye, you can see that there are some what look to be parchment on the ground.
Dear friends, would you like to come up here? There appears to be some sort of old campsite. Or
I've used
should
all
I?
my boost ability.
Hirokin, you look inside also, and you can see that this is a dead end.
Well, I would still be like, you guys want to come up here? I could like lower down a rope to help pull them up so we could explore this together as a party.
As a
What does
whole
that
party.
That
As
sounds fun.
Okay. As he lowers the rope, Cora grabs Valhana, throws her over her shoulder, and then tries to climb up.
This is easier. Definitely.
That's easier.
Yeah.
All right, Kolra, roll me a athletics check at advantage.
Absolutely.
Oh. Oh, athletics, not acrobatics.
Absolutely.
Acrobatics.
Catrobatics.
Ah,
Boys, damn. Yeah, all right. Well, you somehow do a nice kind of like small flip, and then you actually start climbing as you make your way up there.
The flip was her putting
I just
me
had
on
to
her shoulder.
warm up.
All right.
I climbed some
That
rope
was
in my
to-
days.
That was to get me on your shoulder.
All right. So you
Upside
guys,
down to go.
you guys see a old abandoned campsite here.
Look at the sleeping bag.
It stinks.
It's so big and cozy. It smells a little bit, but we can fix
Seeing
that. I used mending.
It doesn't get the stink out.
I
seeing
mean-
the paper on the ground, like, can I read it, or is saying notes or anything written on it? Is it in
It does have
common
notes
or
written on it
something that-
in a language that is not in common. Who are not able to.
Oh, God.
common giant leonin?
We read it?
Is it Elvish or Sylvan?
Is it deep speech or Elvish?
None of you can read.
Do we recognize the language that it's in, even if we can't read it? Do we
Yeah, give
recognize
me a history check.
Nope.
It's like it's symbols.
Oh boy.
Yes.
Valhana.
It looks like a toddler
It's
drew it.
No, Valhana, it's a common enough language that you do recognize it as Dwarvish, but none of you speak Dwarf or can read.
Do we know anyone who speaks Dwarvish?
I don't think we went over our proficiency in languages the last time we
Nobody's
together.
Apparently, Thad is neither proficient in any language, so that's neat.
You just forgot to put your languages in there, you dingus.
They didn't really mix it in common.
Holy shit.
Appropriate.
I'm gonna guess you probably only have
Common and Orcish.
common and Orcish,
I'm pretty sure that's
probably.
it. I'll add. it.
How funny.
Right. Well, those in the cavern here, the pages look like they are slightly charred. You can notice that there are yes, language proficiency.
In language.
You can see that in the ashes of the fire, long dead, long forgotten, there are kind of like the charred remains of multiple other pages of it. These 3 pages seem to be the only ones that survived, whatever or whoever tried to destroy the other pages.
I can gather that?
Yeah,
Or we all can.
you all can.
Okay.
Koro would ignore that. Go over to grab her bag out of the bag of holding, and would she be able to stuff that into her bag?
At least prestidigitate it. We haven't cleaned it yet.
Yeah.
I mean, I invented the seed.
Cora stares at her and goes,
That's gonna stink up all of our stuff.
I'm putting it in my backpack, and trust me, I've smelt worse.
And then you're gonna put that in this bag.
So Cora,
Okay,
that
but it's still in the backpack.
it's that type
Did you
of
have
bedroll.
a head in your backpack or something?
That type of bedroll is the
That's
basically
what
what you
happened
guys
to me
have.
earlier.
Like you guys already all have like when the bedroll in your
Oh,
inventory.
I
would be
assume
about that.
so. I would assume so, but it looks fuzzy, and Cora wanted to see if she could probably make some kind of clothing for Kylus.
Oh yeah. You're more than welcome to take another bedroll. For
Yeah,
here.
that was the
It's a
point.
very
Do you have something though, like to clean it? Because I totally wanted my mending to prestidigitate it, but I don't actually have prestidigitation.
I feel like
Somebody
I
does.
feel like in some future campaign we're gonna have like somebody dying of a bullet wound, and Derpy's just gonna be like, "Can I use mending?"
Yeah.
I've already done that. I don't know what you're
Alright.
talking about.
You fix
So-
the bullet as it like cracks against the
Hey,
bone.
I fixed like a fucking boat with mending. Okay.
Okay, actually, straight up, mending a bullet in a wound to take it out would actually probably be a pretty good thing to do.
You'd
Ah.
still
They
be
have to be
hurt
put
though.
together.
You'd still
No.
be taking
Hurt.
some
The
injury.
blood is still leaving my body.
Right. Taking a bullet out.
All right.
Mhm.
So the folks in the camp cave. Is there anything else you want to be doing?
I want to take the pages and fold them up very neatly. I'm going to lay them out and I'm going to kind of iron them with my hands, and then I'm going to stack them, and then I'm going to fold them up into like a little origami crane.
Wow.
And I
Why?
because I can, and then I'm going to put it in bag.
Is there any sort of like clue aside from the paper of like personal effects or anything left behind here, or
Skin in the
Haruka, give me an investigation check.
I'm gonna use my inspiration on this because I'm not good at these.
All right.
Still
So-
not good at these.
So you look around, Haruka, and you can tell
Please.
fairly, without like, pretty obvious that whoever occupied this cave as a campsite left hastily, and that's pretty evident from the fact that their warm sleeping bag is still here. That they like tried to burn all the pages in this journal, but just kind of left it here, and not all of them got destroyed.
All right, then something bad happened here.
All right.
Probably.
As we finish looking around, Cora kind of glances back and goes, "We should probably wait on the bridge and see if the others find a dead end as well."
I think that's a good plan.
We should go over and sit on the bridge.
Can we wait over on the bridge, and then if they walk underneath us or past us or start coming up, we just go pop and surprise them?
Do
No.
you really want to surprise Kalis and give him a heart attack?
Oh,
I
God.
wasn't. I didn't.
Every time he gets surprised at the roll, it's con save. We already know he
Save or
dumps,
die.
Dies. Just,
we already know he dumps con, so
Yeah. He's dump con.
No, unfortunately, I actually rolled a 10 on my con. It's terrible.
oh, you're double digits.
Wow.
Oh, no.
No, it's the worst.
So, the
Oof.
folks down in the other area, you guys continue to walk along this icy cave floor, feeling above you, slowly drip, drop, dropping, climb up some steps, and you find yourself in a cave with a higher elevation than tunnels leading up to it.
Heat
This is-
rises, so
this is
going
like-
up is good.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
These are like
Stoops.
natural stairs or a ramp, or what did we just climb?
Just kind of natural stuff.
Okay.
So, the room that you're in right now, you can see piled on the ground, heaped up, tons and tons of bone. You also see fresh blood painting the icy floor.
Huh.
There
I
was
would say-
definitely one or more creatures were butchered here recently.
I would say this is an ossuary, but usually the blood ain't there.
More obvious in the blood of the bones, actually.
What? What was that word you just said?
So piled up in the corner here
No, not you voicing my head. No. The other one.
An ossuary.
The
you
O
know,
word.
Ossuary.
it's where you store the bones of the fallen.
Why wouldn't you just call it a graveyard or something?
Yeah, why do you know that word?
I know
A
many things.
graveyard
Graveyard.
is
An
where you
ossuary is where
bury.
you. Yeah, you
A
combine the
graveyard
bones.
is for bodies.
Why you do this, I do not know. I'm sure there's some necromancer who can answer that. For
An
me.
ossuary makes a lot more sense because
No, it doesn't. It's a made-up word. You're
Have you
clearly
ever-
trying to bamboozle me.
a graveyard is a waste of meat.
Have you? Okay, that's weird. But have you ever seen a bone chandelier?
Devin
kinda
takes
cool.
one of his spears and stabs himself through the neck.
So you see piled in the corner. More obviously the blood and are all the bones
Arguing
piled.
while he
yeah,
bleeds
sorry,
out
sorry,
next
sorry.
to us.
You guys see there are knucklehead trout spines and humanoid skeletons in pieces, and bones of small animals and birds, along with scraps of clothing and armor and a few rusted weapons. But the one that is even more apparent, that catches all of your eyes, and I guess probably in the middle of Thad trying to explain to Kalis what an ossuary is, you all,
what?
you tell them all to shut the fuck up and look.
Uh,
Sitting amongst the bones in the
use
middle of
your
the
eyes.
cave is the skeleton of a frost giant.
Oh.
Standing, you said?
Oh, it's
It's sitting among the bones.
Okay.
Wow.
But it's
It's encased in ice.
Does it look old?
Its eyes open up and light up blue.
Oh no, I do not.
All
I do not.
of
have-
you guys in there, roll for initiative.
Oh no!
Hey guys, remember when we split the party?
I remember that. As far as I remember, our entire party is together.
You were the one who started walking off in the other direction.
Yeah, because I assumed people would follow me because my character is
Well, that
one
would-
that does not listen to people.
Character would do it.
Saying that's what my character would do
okay,
is literally roleplay
question.
terrorism.
Question.
It is literally roleplay terrorism.
Okay,
Yes.
but it is what my character would do.
Question though.
And you are a
Alright,
terrorist, and
terrorist.
we do not
Please.
negotiate with terrorists.
Please tell me this. Whatever this weird undead bony giant in the ice cube does, is roll a very low initiative. So get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Guys, if DM, not you guys specifically, but if hypothetically party were to scream, we're in a
When we hear it.
cave
Holy
system,
fuck!
would we hear it?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's a big bone.
It's almost like it's in the bones of a giant.
Ah!
But I feel like everyone in this side of the party is like super quiet, and Kalos would be like, "Oh no!"
That's actually true. I feel.
Well, Chris is hissing, and Thad is going, mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is the quiet squad. Fuck.
Right? We got the loud fucks over here.
Maybe if I go to hell, I won't be cold anymore.
We just have to
well.
wait until we hear the thunder sound of the frost giant hitting someone.
Bad.
And it'll
Jesus
turn.
fucking Christ! This is actually a frost giant skeleton in front of us who's now awake and just.
You watch. Well, the thing is, you see its eyes light up blue, as the like within the ice, the eyes light up, but it's still encased in ice.
Okay.
Later, nerds.
Do that.
Oh no. In the initial investigation of this room, there was a bunch of, you said there was knuckleheads, spines, and
It's just a
humanoid
bunch of
bones
fucking
and things.
bones and trash and remains.
At the foot
of
of this, at the foot of this thing, or
Yeah, he was sitting in the middle of the pile.
I see. Okay. I just looked at the others. Nope. And I just run this way. And I won't.
I can't even see what's happening.
I'm gonna stay right here. Can I stay here? Yes, I'll stay here and I'll use. Wait, I don't have. Never mind. I can't do that thing. Fuck. Don't have the key, so I can't do all my shit. Let me check.
You should have 3 key, dude.
Oh, I should have 3 level 3. Why is it 2? Sorry, so I have 1 key left, which is perfect because I get step in the wind and go even faster. Bye bye.
You could
Bye.
just use your action dash.
Yeah.
Oh wait, that's only when you're
But
okay.
you can go even faster.
even further
No.
beyond.
So
No, I will
run and then
yeah.
action is a dash.
Yeah, dash. I'll do that. So I can go 80 feet total. So I think I'm
You're gonna
right
go.
here.
All right.
Oh no!
So you see a 10-foot
Oh, no.
drop to a. As you come out the other side there, your dark vision, you can see what looks to be a giant frozen lake. It's like the big center point here where the water feeds in. See underneath the ice, 4 more bodies, 4 more frozen skeletons of frost giants.
So I stop. I run to the edge. I got like the cartoon screech and just get the edge of it. Look down. Look back. Look up. Uh-oh.
Okay.
I think that's as far as I can go. Yeah, that's shit. That was my turn.
Kalis.
Oh God. If I go to hell, I don't want to go to the cold one, please.
Oh my gosh, I absolutely would love to see that. Like,
Epilogue of Callus and
Kalis goes
Frozen.
to hell. I'll look at the thing and be like, oh, well, if you're frozen, why don't you unfreeze? Screw you.
Oh shit.
So I shoot out, I'll shoot out 3 little motes of Scorching Ray at this bitch.
Good thing with fucking burn everything crew.
Yeah, so the it blasts into it. You definitely are able to hit parts and pieces of the skeleton that is sticking out of the ice. The 2 of them nail it. 11, 10, both hit.
Oh,
So
yeah.
total of 21 damage.
What is it? Are we freeing this by? Oh no, you said you hit the bones that aren't in the ice.
Correct.
Oh, okay. I feel like we're gonna melt them out of it or something.
All right, Kalis, are you gonna Are you gonna stay there? Or are you gonna move?
I don't know where to go anymore.
Okay. Demovan.
Alright, I will pull out the long spear so I don't have to get super close to this. I'll target the parts that are outside the ice.
Yep.
To stab it.
I just imagine anytime you use a pike, you just have to have the sound effect.
That hits. Long spear.
Ah, yes, the human fighter dub.
Yeah, they hit it.
Alright.
Ready. Fletcher.
I'm going to above it. I'm going to use a 2nd level spell slot. I'm gonna cast Flaming Sphere.
Okay.
We're definitely melting the ice.
Yeah,
so-
we're really just letting this dude free, huh?
We're killing him, okay? So he
He's
needs to make
already
a
dead.
dex save.
I'm gonna say he's going to automatically fail this because he's well. No, he's like fully restrained.
So it crits him, except I can't.
No.
But
So it takes fire damage.
bonus action. Gonna make my boy appear. Actually, I think that's an action. Never mind. Let me actually read it. Yeah, it's an action. Never mind. My boy does not appear. Feels
Meanwhile,
like
on the bridge, it's weirdly quiet over here.
Okay, well it's at the end of the on initiative
Sleeping
1.
bag is cool.
On initiative 1, you see the ice begin to crack.
I'd like to as a free action, just yell, "We need assistance."
Is that yelling?
Yeah, that's the yelling.
No, so you hear so
Really
Demovan
trying to yell
balloon
at Kalis?
inflating.
He watches the ice
Fearless.
cracks around its like shoulders as you see it starting to shift and move. Not free, however.
Oh, cool.
Fuck.
Cool.
I made a big boo boo.
Bad.
So, yo, oh shit. Okay, there's more. I gotta go back. Run back. So, actually, let me measure this to make sure.
I'd say you're fine.
Well, I can make it to here, so I'd have to actually use a dash or step to wind. So I'll just dash.
I would say no. I don't want it. Like the thing is, I don't want you to have to waste that shit because I would say you'd probably have stopped before you hit edge of that cliff. And
Because I would see it. Yeah. Okay, so I'll say
You're
if
there.
that works. Okay. I'm still too far away to do anything. But
Sorry,
okay.
quick question, because I'm not sure how this works. If I summon a flaming sphere, can I then also use a bonus action to ram it into a creature on the same turn?
basically,
Oh, there you go.
Okay. If I do space.
No, because you're using your bonus action to
You
ram
used
it
it
in
to
his
ram.
face.
No, so you did use it to ram it on that
In the
turn. That's why
first.
you were able to do the damage. And then any creature that ends its turn. So it now takes. It actually would take damage again. So you can roll.
Oh,
and
okay,
it's
cool,
further.
cool.
Yeah, so it's an
Roll
action to
damage
do the
again.
thing, and then your bonus action
Yeah.
is to keep it going.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Guys, real quick, would I make it close enough to be in melee, or would I end up right
You'd have
around
to
here?
do key. You'd have to do. You're close enough
Man.
to do an armed key.
Same exact
Okay.
roll.
Yeah, that makes sense. I don't want to get any closer as big boy, so we're gonna pop out the arms of truth.
Does it seem to be taking more damage from fire than I would expect? Okay.
That's
bad.
empty, right?
Okay. It immediately takes 6
check.
force damage. Yep.
Let's just pretend I was right there, right? Yeah. Okay, sure.
Yep, that's fine.
So it takes for automatically. Yeah. Okay, and then that's the bonus action. Action is the punch. 13 to hit, and again punching at. I'll see where they've
13 will
been aiming.
miss.
A miss. Okay. Fuck. I got used to this shit.
There-
Why are we punching a big old skeleton?
You end up hitting
Fuck.
the ice, basically like you barely miss
Oh,
one
no.
of the exposed limbs, and you hit the ice instead.
Okay.
Okay,
And
so
then
that's-
you already yelled, right? You yelled
yes,
out.
he did.
or-
Hirokin, Valhana, and Kolra all give me a lovely perception check, please. Not initiative. You're not an initiative yet.
I was just so
Yeah.
excited. Oh, I ain't paying attention to shit.
I didn't hear that.
Kolra is the only one who hears it. Valhana and Hirokin are like concentrating on just like kicking their legs over the edge of the thing, just like laughing to themselves or something. But Kolra, your ears. I mean, you got big ass fucking ears.
I feel like this is like
Petty Hirokin.
this is like a kids show where it's like Kolra's like the oldest sister, and then like the senile grandpa's the one watching everybody, and like all of the kids are just
This is very
fucking all over the place. Yeah, like I don't know. That's like a
I've
kids
seen
Wait,
show
this
so
back.
you're saying this is like
In the show,
this is an
yeah.
episode of Rugrats?
Yeah, it's like an episode of Rugrats, except that Kolra's like, Kalis is supposed to be watching us, but he's too senile.
he is Grandpa Pickles. All right, Kolra, you hear sounds like so you hear a yell. I mean, you hear the sounds of spells going off. You hear the crack of steel striking ice in the distance, or steel striking something in the distance.
Coral will stand, wait a second to make sure she wasn't just imagining it, and then going, I think they found trouble.
So
And then without waiting,
I did.
she grabs Valhana, puts her over her shoulder, and then jumps off the bridge.
okay.
I'm very confused by this, but it was in trending GIFs, so I posted it.
I am as well. All right, Kolra, give me a dexterity saving throw.
For which part?
For you jumping
Carrying
off this
her or
20
jumping?
foot. For you jumping off the 20-foot
I have
bridge.
glide. I
You
have
what?
glide.
Oh, you do? Oh, cool. So Hirokin, your kitty senses kick in as you watch Kolra start to fly. No, but okay. So Kolra and Valhana, you guys glide down. So can you post that feather glide, single bird like wing? When you fall, you aren't in capacity. You can subtract. Oh wow. So yeah, you actually move 10. Yeah, you basically move to where I put you, basically. Or okay, cool. So you descend. Actually, no, you go further than that because you actually go 40.
Even further beyond.
Let's actually look. All right, Hirokin, I'll give you. What is your action at the top of the round? Here.
I am going to just jump down because I ain't afraid of falling.
Give me a dexterity saving.
Does he get it? No. I was gonna say, does he get advantage because he's a cat? But I guess it doesn't matter.
Oh, it doesn't, unfortunately. Hirokin, you fall prone. You use half of your movement to get up. And time for you to make a run for it as you get. Okay.
Yeah.
All
Not running.
3 of you can roll initiative.
Oh, hell yeah.
That makes sense for
Guys,
Hirokin.
we might be dead by the time you get to us, but
Well, that's not our fault.
I was gonna say
Admit
that's
that
not
way.
our issue.
All right, Valhana, now on the ground, you hear the sounds of combat echoing from the cave entrance south of you. It is your turn. Or Kolra's. Actually, there's a higher dexterity between Kolra and Valhana.
I 90% sure I do.
Okay, cool. Yeah,
I have
Valhana, I'm pretty
17.
sure
I
has
got
+1.
Yeah.
All right, Kolra, you are up then. Where are you? Time for you to boogie.
Am I still carrying her?
Ah, you put her down.
I was pretty sure you put me down.
You're not
when
gonna
I
be able to carry.
pushed it.
It's with movement like that. You're either gonna have half the movement to get her there, or you drop her and you have your full movement.
Shame that. Alright.
There's my dash.
And expecting it to be very dangerous. I hate this, but I'm gonna use my cloak.
Okay.
And then with my cloak, I can dash. I can make a dash as the same bonus action.
Oh, nice.
60 feet.
Better catch up to your idiot friends. Be in trouble.
I don't think this is the first nor last time that will be the case.
Keeps things interesting.
Interesting isn't the word I would use. Troublesome. Troublesome is the word I would use.
All right, Valhana. So what's your was your action to activate the cloak and the bonus action?
No, they're both in the same bonus action.
Sick. All right, action.
Sadly, though, I don't think I'm in range for any kind of actions. So.
All right, Valhana.
Dash.
Okay.
I dashed.
Burn some more, asshole.
Actually, with that,
Bro. Dude, Kalis is lighting shit up. That's actually nuts. Okay, sorry, Kolra, what would you have done?
Scope on those.
so since the, I'll post it to you, Skaz.
Okay.
Since it, the quick cloak, it's dash as the same bonus action. Could I also dash as my action?
No, I'm gonna like
Okay.
the weirdness thing is like,
Yeah.
it's like dash is like once you dash, you dash.
I assume so, but clarify.
No worries. All right, so Kalis fucking takes out his scorching ray Gatling gun and just.
You just hear me
man.
muttering, pew 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 pew.
This is the most like. This is the first time that you've seen Kalis like go. Previously he's always just been like, bonfire, like, you know what I mean? Like he's just all he's done is just kind of like throw.
It's
like,
all about the cantrips, you know. They don't.
Yeah.
So, you whippersnappers don't understand. Back in the day, cantrips didn't even exist.
So Kalis, do your scorching rays look special at all, or are they just like
They're a bit more like orangey red than just pure flamey red, I'll say. But one thing you'll notice, if anybody looks at my eyes, you can see my eyes glowing a brilliant light, unnatural.
They also have like a fucking targeting
inside.
reticle on there. Jesus.
Yep, exactly. Well, Fletcher, you have your you are concentrating on your flaming sphere, and wow, these icons get on this thing. Okay, concentrating on the flaming sphere. You can do what you want. You can bonus action ram it into him. Then as an
bonus action, I will ram it into him.
Ram,
I will ram it.
10
I will
flaming
ram it.
spheres.
Yes. So I will ram it into his ranch.
The damage.
So
Still encased in ice.
Pew. 5. Wow. Great.
What?
That's
Okay.
below average.
Action.
By one.
I know. It's terrible. Action.
Sounds like action to me.
Yeah, I'm just fucking concentration spells, my dude.
Druids.
Fucking
my dude.
druid.
The druid,
Yeah.
Rhoda.
I will produce flame and just toss it at him.
Nice.
The end of Avener's became very complicated.
Wait, is that an advantage because he's
It still hits.
restrained? But I want to know if I crit.
No, okay, go ahead. He's trained.
Aw. Okay, that's fine.
Four
4.
damage.
Ooh.
You are watching as every bit that's like sticking out of this giant skeleton. Now watch as it is getting charred, beaten up. It actually is almost like you can see the parts that are sticking out are falling off. Demavand.
Huh. All right. Knowing that Thad's doomed to get himself a bonking, I'm gonna move over here towards him. And I'll put away the long spear and pull out the medium spear and the shield. Give him a poke.
Yep.
Your entire weapons is basically the flavors of poke.
He's just scroll wheel cycling through his weapons.
I like to imagine that his shield is just like a round shield with like a spike in the middle.
Of course.
That's the shortest of all the pokes.
Yes.
Yeah.
His shield is actually just a spear on a gauntlet.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. Any extra bonus action, Demavand, that hits? Deals some nice damage as you tear through its like protruding shoulder.
No, I would just brace up and get ready for this thing to break free.
Right. Iroken, the poor kitty who's on the ground by the bridge. Your buddies all having a kerfuffle in the distance.
Half my movement to get up, and then
I would say no. Full move. You could do like you've already gotten up the previous thing after you fell. You can do a full dash action up right now.
Sure. I'm just gonna go like down there, down.
Big cat energy, zoomies.
Actually, though,
Iroken with the post poop zoomies, going crazy.
Just high fiving the walls as I go.
Oh no! Don't leave a poop stain on the wall, please.
All right, is that your full move?
Yeah, okay. 70 to when I dash.
All right, on the frost giant skeleton's turn. Watch as the ice it flexes its bony arms, shatters, and it stands to its full height.
Oh no!
That is your turn.
Oh shit. I'm gonna be brave.
His turn with the flaming sphere. Sorry, roll me damage again.
Oh hell yeah! Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Nope, that's produce flame. Ignore that. No, I have to. I forgot. I don't click anything because it's a saving throw. I'm dumb. Don't mind me. There's too busy looking for a breaking through ice. Okay, 7. Ooh.
It rolled a 14.
So it takes half, I believe.
Okay, just double check that. Bad?
Yeah.
All right, take a step up to it, feeling mighty brave. We're gonna break out the beat stick. Gonna swing at him. Oh, I really want to hit this. Was there inspiration at the beginning, right? We started the session with that, right? I'm using on this.
Well, here's the thing. You do notice that it doesn't have. It has scraps and bits of armor on it.
Okay, so it seems like it should theoretically be pretty easy to hit.
Yeah, I mean, it has more to it than the harpies outside. However, it's not the most. It's wearing like the description as you look at it. It's armor scraps.
Okay, I'm also just fucking shook, so we're gonna swing. 20
That hits.
Nice. So I hit it for 6. Wow.
How do you kill this thing?
Wait, what? With 6 damage?
Big fat.
Okay,
You
watch
this is fantastic.
bludgeoning damage strikes the brittle skeleton, shatters its bones.
I know exactly. Okay, it stood up, breaking the ice, right? So it's at its full height. I cap its kneecap, and it just sends this like weird tremor up, and just like reverberates the bones, and they start to fall apart. And as I stand there with the quarterstaff out, where I hit it, I go, "Yup."
Yep, you break his kneecap, the bones all start to shake, rattle, break apart, and you watch as it raises its giant, its great axe to try to strike at you, and then its arm just shatters, and the axe just falls onto its head. And it just falls into a heap on the ground.
And that is why I've earned the title Bone Master.
Boner.
Excuse me.
Yes, and that's another story for another time.
I think that's a story for our fireside chat tonight.
Oh, there's many for that.
Right.
There's gonna be a fire. Good.
Yeah, as Kalis, as your eyes stop glowing and the flaming aura around your hands goes away as well. The rest of the party, Hirokin, Valhalla, and Kolra, you guys all make your
We're
way.
here. We're here.
I did 6
Heard
damage
you was
that
crying
entire
like a
time.
bitch.
You're
Oh.
just in time. We're about to have a fire.
We just broke up the boner.
Kalis,
Speaking of,
sorry,
I'm gonna go burn the boner.
Wait, hold up. There's evidence
there's
here.
not
Hold
much
up.
that you can burn on this thing. Bones.
It's ass and
But-
bones and boners.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it rapidly does begin to burn away. It turns to ash, but it's like this thing is just piles of bones. The bones just char and turn black.
Crix, I appreciate
The
your
armor,
fanaticism, but
the scraps of armor, which were like weird leather barding and stuff, or like leather armor and stuff on it, burn up. The old wooden handle of its giant great axe burns up, but the metal itself remains head of the axe. But you guys look around and get a breath of fresh air, or you take a breath of relief as this literally a frost giant skeleton is now crushed at your feet.
Well, I see that we were needed.
we're very capable individuals. But we still have not found any sign of the missing fisherman.
Oh, but there is all this
No,
blood on the
but we
wall.
You
Like,
literally look at the blood that's just like dripping.
Yeah.
And
I mean, let me
heading in this
rephrase
direction.
this. We have not found evidence of them intact.
Okay, well that we haven't either.
What were you all doing?
Do any of these
over
bones look like they were freshly stripped of meat, or are they like all old?
These are all
Like-
old bones.
Whatever was killed in this room is no longer here. It
Wait,
was
hold on.
taken elsewhere.
These bones, the more that you look at it, now that this thing is fallen apart and just collapsed at the base of this, Thad, who somehow had this weird word in his head, seems to be pretty damn accurate. This is an ossuary. Look, there's a pattern to the bones. The spines of the knucklehead trout are all laid out symmetrically.
Oh,
With the skulls of bits and pieces of animal bones all lined in some pattern.
The very definition of idiot savant.
No, this is valid. This is absolute validation for Thad's worldview. This is fantastic.
I just
This
assumed it was like
absolutely
the
plays
broken
into my
car.
confirmation bias.
I don't know anything about biases.
So
Anyways,
what were the three of you doing over there?
Oh, you know, jumping off bridges.
I was petting Hirokin.
Okay.
it doesn't
Eyebrow
sound-
raise.
Right.
I don't think they had a fire. Don't worry, Callus.
Cora comes up to Alice, puts her wing around him to keep him warm, and goes, "I found something that might keep you warm, but I really don't think you want it right now."
Is it
Well,
booze?
It
You-
smells.
Oh, I don't like smelly things either.
Does anyone read dwarf?
Let me see it.
Do you read dwarven? You don't even
I-
know what it is.
Let me see it.
Let me see it,
The man,
guys.
the man has a point. Let him see it.
See what?
I don't know.
See the stink. Where's the stinky thing? Is it?
It's Russian babushka doll in Kolra's bag in your bag.
But it is in my bag. Yeah.
I mean, but the notes that you picked up are outside of her bag
That's.
in your bag.
I'm looking for the stinky thing because Callus just says, "Let me see it," and
He's
so
talking
I'm
about the
gonna be
note.
like,
He's talking about the notes. Give
he
him the
doesn't
notes.
know about the notes. I haven't said anything about the notes.
He
I just
said
said,
you
does
read
anyone
Dwarven.
read
You said, does
Dwarven?
anybody
I
read
did not.
Dwarven, which means you have something that is to be read.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely.
Or
That
I
is
could
a
be
question that
saying
any
that you
normal
beat me to
person
wherever
would
it is.
make.
Oh,
Hey
we're
guys,
gonna
does
have
anyone
a
speak French? Just
Yep.
wondering.
wee
like-
wee wee.
Okay,
I could be
okay.
saying anything.
Who just says, does anybody read French?
Have you met Val?
Oh my
She
god!
says
this is
a lot of
where
weird
my
things.
character would hand him. Just give him the notes. Tired of y'all shit. Come on.
Okay. Well, first I'm gonna give the stinky bedroll, and be like, well, if you can do something with this, but then here, while you figure that out, here's this.
Right. She hands
Alrighty.
3 journal pages to you.
So you watch as Kalis looks at these notes for a brief moment and clearly has a quizzical look on his face. But then you clearly see his eyes begin to glow an odd color. And then I can read them aloud.
All right, so the first
You read
note.
the whole notes aloud?
The first note, yeah, Thad, you're just like taking notes, like,
yeah,
Kalis, weird eyes, not real.
Eyes.
His eyes are
Purple
birds.
equals dwarf.
eyes
Blue
are
equals
birds.
damage.
So you have the notes read out as follows. These caves are sacred to the frost giants. The carvings on the walls suggest that the giants came here to drown themselves. Did they use the hot spring as a sacrificial pool? The next page reads, the wind truly sounds like a wailing woman. One could easily go mad in this place. And the last page reads, I think there's someone living in these caves. Shortly after discovering the hot spring, I heard what sounded like a granny singing. When the song ended with a shrill, horrible laugh, dread sunk its teeth in me. Ye gods, that horrible cackle! I shall leave these caves in the morn and never return. That's when you
Sorry, guys.
all-
When I read,
Kalis.
I get a weird accent. I don't know
Yeah, I
what
was
it
like,
is.
Callus, you read in Dwarven too?
I
Yeah, he
develop
just
a
reads
weird
in Dwarven.
accent when I read. I don't know what it is.
All right, as you finish,
Sad to remember
translating
this.
that, you all of you do hear a sing-song lullaby echoing from the caves beyond,
Back the way we came or further up?
further up.
I start walking back the way we came.
Yeah, you know what? Let's just leave. They're dead. Who cares?
Yes.
Stop it, stop it, stop it.
Kolra like grabs at Crix's shirt as he like passes the leave. It's like, no, we gotta at least confirm their death.
Demovan looks at the blood on like the ceiling.
That's his them.
For all we know, that could be your blood.
I'm untouched, thank you.
Yes.
It could be mine, but I'm feeling pretty. Okay, I have to say, I am kind of curious of what this old granny singing in the background is all about.
She's singing about the fisherman that
But
she
what?
just cooked.
No, but what if she knows something?
But if
How
Why
is
would
she
everyone knows something, Thad? What's your point?
I smack Thad in the back of the head.
I
Ow.
expect Demovan to be like, don't tell him that, he'll start to feel inferior.
The,
Like,
thing,
you're doing
the
this
singing
argument-
stops, and you hear.
is that a knife sharpening or spitting?
I think
She has a shotgun. We gotta get out of here.
I'm sitting
with
right
a
next to him and I can't tell.
You hear the sound of what sounds like something chopping, like a cutting block.
Mm-hmm. You just, if it was a shotgun, it'd be like, shunk, shunk, shunk,
Whoa.
shunk.
No, she's just continuously loading the chamber.
Yep. This is mildly disconcerting. I am more inclined to leave now. However, I'm still curious if we want to go figure out what that is. Because every mystery left unanswered is a possible solution to another problem I have.
Here,
Okay.
Thad, how many problems
Spooky.
do you have?
So many.
Kolra passes Valhalla and whispers, "Be safe. Use Crix as a shield if you have to," and then starts slowly heading up this way.
the chopping
Very
sounds.
slowly.
The chopping sounds stop, and you hear what sounds to be like splooshes,
Oh no, this is much worse.
and you hear.
Come in, honeys. The meal is almost ready.
Oh fuck!
Does it smell delicious?
Wait, this smells like the other cave with the
very
goat.
Is it
good.
that smell that I smelled earlier?
Oh, Valhana, it's that smell you smelled.
Guys,
it the
it's that
cooking
smell I
goats?
smelled.
Or sorry, is
I'm
it the
going
cooking
to-
dwarf smell?
I'm going
Guys,
to
it's the
yell.
smell- No, it's not the cooking dwarf. It's the smell I
it-
smelled.
Is
It's
it?
the really good food.
I'm going to yell as the best as I can, because and just like, is it dwarf?
There's a
Just-
pause.
No, dwarf, I don't think.
Is
No, it's soup.
Is it vegan?
I was gonna say it's a stew.
Does it
It's
contain,
probably
Hot soup.
does it contain multiple fishermen?
No response.
Does it have Sichuan
All
spice?
right, that's good enough confirmation for me.
Does the voice sound like anything I've ever heard of before? Like, other than just being humanoid or like in common or whatever, is there anything that gives it away as something that might be different? No, it just sounds
Okay,
like
so
someone.
is the voice coming from north or this way? That way?
South, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to come over here and I'm going to peek my head around the corner.
You see a old woman in the middle of this cave next to a large cauldron steaming and bubbling. And you also see a large cutting board next to it with 4 humanoid bodies flayed and cut open.
Oh,
Their
no.
entrails being pulled out as she holds up a bit of intestine, inspects it, and throws it into the pot.
Oh no.
Kolra very much does not let Valhalla go any further than
It
this.
seems like our suspicions were correct.
All right, we gotta go beat her ass.
She,
Eh,
she looks up.
I mean, let's at least try the stew first.
No.
She looks around. Hear the chopping again as she removes a limb from one of the fisherman corpses. Sniffs it, licks it, stirs the soup with it, and then just drops it in.
Guys, I didn't realize I was a vegetarian.
Kolra has not allowed her to be close enough to see this. No.
Welcome to the club.
This is absolute baby gate engaged.
Yeah, baby.
Nope. There's no looking back.
This woman continues stirring the pot, continues adding bits and pieces of fleshy meat into it.
Who's the
smell
first?
is alluring, though. It smells so good.
Who's the first person who talked to the whoever it was who gave us this quest or task?
We just need to know what happened to him, and the guard lady gave us that quest.
Mm-hmm.
She just wanted to know what the fate of the fishermen were.
Our quest is complete. We can leave.
I don't think I can leave this injustice done. I asked that we take care of this. If we have to run and you all want to run, I will do so. But this is foul.
Is this injustice, though? We kicked the shit out of 3 bird women on our way in here.
They attack us
Well,
first.
To be fair, I don't see any connection between that and this.
Also, harpies are vermin of the land and sky. I will not.
I cannot let those corpses become fodder.
You were talking about eating it.
Yeah, I think
I was
he
like,
was.
Well, yes,
Didn't
but
you just eat?
Okay. I think at least even the Cricks and I have different approaches. I think we have the same end goal in mind, which is
it is a lot to explain, but I must burn the corpses in the name of Kosuth.
and I must slay the one who killed these.
So you like good cop, bad cop? Like, what's your deal?
I am.
I think they're dumb cop, dumber cop.
I think you might be onto something.
I am rather intelligent, actually.
Well, I'm waiting for you to
Fooled
show
me.
it.
That must be real high intelligence.
Moving up to take a glance with Crix, Aura quickly comes back, cuffs Valhana's face, and goes, "You see this wall? You do not pass this wall. Do you understand me?"
Here, wait.
Wait, my willpower is strong. I'm gonna walk up to this woman.
I'm gonna make an elixir real fast.
Okay. So
While
as
you drink,
Valhalla
I'm gonna
creates the elixir. Thad, you reveal yourself.
Yes, I'll turn. Now I see her out of the stew. I'll look around. Is there anyone else in this? I'll keep taking a step forward here. Do I see anyone
Nobody
else?
in the chamber? No.
Just her with
I'll
the
go
stew.
forward with him.
All right.
Yeah, it all.
I will.
Also.
I'm gonna look at her and be like, "Yes, I desire to taste your stew. Please let me get within punching range of you." And I will slowly. I mean, to be fair, my flaw is I literally cannot lie. So, but I'm gonna try to bluff my way into like getting close to her.
So she looks at you, and she just looks like a frail old woman, wrapped in tattered furs to stave off this cold.
Wait, I have an idea. We are just here to get the belongings of those who disappeared. I'm going to assume, and you do not have to defend yourself, but these were those. Can we at least collect those for the families?
Oh. Collect the clothing. The flesh belongs to me.
I do not desire the
Goes in
flesh.
my cauldron.
Where is our clothing?
He points into where there you can see some bloody and torn clothing.
All right, I will go look at that clothing post haste, but I do wish to observe your stew. May I?
Would you like to try it?
I'll take one step closer here. Did she react at all with me getting this close?
No.
He's just gonna pull the classic Thad walk up and.
Yeah, I would like to.
Look at this stew. I'll look back to everyone. I want to see where everyone is before I do any actions, but I'm gonna take a look.
Okay, what's
Bill.
that? Hirokin, what are you up to?
Yeah.
Oh, Hirokin is just like floating. You know, the can opener is whirring in the kitchen right now. He's
Yeah, I'm gonna give
kind
him
of like ready to go ahead and eat. Be like, well, I'm hungry. I haven't had anything good to eat since I got in this stupid place, and this smells amazing.
After all, why shouldn't I eat?
I'm a cat. I'm an obligatory carnivore.
Is I look back, Cole, are you staying back?
Korra's at the entrance. One, to keep an eye on everything, and two, to keep an eye on Valhalla making a very bad decision.
I'll look over the hierarchy then. Well, I will not try to stew, but I will not judge you if you desire it. And I'm gonna punch the woman.
Yep, and as I would like to cast Fletcher's Flaming Fist at second level as he does that, if I can.
Yeah.
I also-
Why don't you kill us? I don't know what's going on.
I respect Kolra very much, and she is my protector, so I do not go past this wall as I was told, but I hand her the flask, and I'm gonna tell her, I think I made the same thing that I made that made Hirokin turn into a tiger. So I don't know if this will turn you into a tiger, but it'll do something.
Oh, there's the song.
And I
initiative.
hand it to Kolra.
So,
Okay.
roll your attack for a punch. We'll roll a punch and then we'll roll initiative.
Okay. And this is just obviously just the regular punch. There's no nothing special.
My initiative fits.
Yep.
Oh no!
Oh no.
I can't.
Okay, was it this wall, Kolra, that I'm supposed to stay behind? Like where I am right now?
That has
How
been
sad. Me and
no.
Hirokin rolled the same
Or like
dice.
here?
No further than where Korra is right now.
That has
No
big
further. So I can be
big
here.
Cletus energy right now.
Okay.
If we have to run, we have to run. But justice must be done.
Yep. In before TPK.
Sick haiku, Thad.
I am a poet.
Didn't even know it.
No, I did know it.
Right. So,
I'm very
everybody
aware.
got their initiative in here?
Yes, I did.
Unfortunately, yes.
Okay. So, top of the round, watch as a flash of light. Small, little, wispy thing
Oh god.
behind
Oh.
old woman. And suddenly,
Speaking
flash
of
of
small little
light.
floating wispy thing, where's my homunculus?
Cora's back at camp.
Oh god!
The facade of the frail old woman falls away, like it falls off of her, sloughing off like putrid flesh, as her true form is revealed. Sickly grayish purple flesh, bulging eyes that never blink, stringy black hair interwoven with finger bones.
I knew I could never trust the aquatic.
What?
Abuelito, what large teeth you have.
There you go.
Oh god! I love the art in this campaign, though. This is fantastic.
I dig the
Intestine
big old
draw?
stomach. No, the stomach on the goat thing in there.
Starting
The
off.
thick lady on the left on the cauldron. Damn.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what
that
I'm
is.
Yeah.
That's a little. She's been eating the stew already.
Oh wait, that's a satyr.
Yeah, thick goat lady satyr, you know.
Yeah, dude.
Is he just holding like a bra between them?
I think those are 2 ladles, but it definitely looks like a bra.
Oh, it is ladles.
Alright, that.
This campaign just got very different with this thick lady on the
Zap.
side and a
The
bra.
the will-o-wisp tries to shock you, but misses. Hirokin, it is your turn.
I think seeing that is being attacked, that would make Hirokin mad.
Yeah.
It's like, no, get away from my stew!
However, at the start of your turn, you look at this terrifying presence that's in front of you, this horrific, disgusting image. I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, I've never been good at these. Literally 9/11.
No. So, as you're ready to punch the shit out of this, before you rage, I will say that,
Okay.
you are suddenly just... You are terrified. You are now frightened.
So I have to move away from them?
You cannot approach the hag, and you'll have disadvantage on attacks against it while you are within line of sight.
Oh boy. I'm gonna want to get close to that. I'm gonna pull out my crossbow. I'm just like, meow.
Yeah,
Pull out
that'll hit
really
it.
strong.
So, no rage, or are you raging?
No,
No
no.
rage yet, okay.
I don't think rage counts for ranged weapons.
I shoot
anyways.
the bow harder.
Yeah, just push the bow towards it. All right, Kalis, you notice that you see the new presence of this thing appear. You watch as Hirokin suddenly, like, tail goes poof, eyes dilate, gets the full on like gets fucking freaked out. Do you avert your eyes? Do you avert your gaze from this thing, or do you stare
I'm not a
into the abyss?
vagina.
Nice. Perfect. Have fun. All right.
I like the imagine she says that out loud.
All right. So you are immune now.
I'm
for
pretty sure
24
Hirokin's
hours.
a pussy, not a
Yeah.
vagina.
Just as approaching. I'm not.
You are immune to its horrific appearance for the next 24 hours. What are you going to do on your turn, Kalis? Oh, I would like to say, like, what is your reaction then? Is it just like, I've seen worse? I don't know.
I've been around the block, and let me tell you, C-Cell was way worse than this. I'll go ahead and be like, "Be gone, you!"
Firebolt whizzes over its shoulder. Looks at you angrily. Polra.
No, look at the other one, not me.
Polar really does not want to get any closer to this. So she's gonna remember Vahana doing something, and she takes out her Chewinga charm and uses it.
Nice. What are you going to summon?
Oh,
I was looking it up through the other turns. I haven't.
flying snakes.
Nope. No flying snakes allowed.
Fuck.
Get that out of here.
Got pick bans on flying snakes.
Yeah. I've banned. I've banned
It
flying
seems the
snakes.
divinity of this realm is banned flying snakes from existence.
We'll probably just go with the wolves again.
Direwolf.
Yes.
Theoretically, you could argue flying snakes are cold-blooded, and thus they would just
No,
immediately.
I just don't like the fact that there's so many of them.
They just pop up and just fall dead.
Fucking All right.
Yeah,
So the dire
Sure.
that actually
I could summon an Allosaurus.
Oh, it's a T-Rex.
that would definitely
God,
die
it's
in this
next to you.
cave. Allosaurus immediately becomes extinct. What is it? It's a summon.
One beast of CR2, two beasts of CR1, four of half, and 8 of 1/4.
Please get us an army of apes so we can be strong together.
All right. What's the distance that you can like summon? Where will it appear?
I think it's like 30 feet.
100 animals is 60 feet.
Oh.
Wow. Okay. So that could actually be. Dude, yeah, you can summon it right there. Okay. It appears. Okay. It will. The dire wolf will appear out of thin air. Zoomp. Growls, and do you command it to attack something?
I get 2 of them. Or CR1.
Oh, forgot.
Yeah, hell, that's a big boy. Oh, God, it's big boys. Good doggos.
All right.
And just
doggos.
immediately fetch.
Okay.
So Hurricane wasn't
alright.
afraid enough already.
Well, he's seen them before, so it's not like the
Yeah.
most crazy thing in the world. All right.
I'll just
With
give them a
pack
friendly
tactics,
tap.
one of them will attack the. Say act after your turn. One of them will. Actually, no. Do they roll their own initiative?
Yes, they do.
Okay. Oh wow, they're at the top. Okay, cool. I will. Okay, Fletcher. Sorry, Cholera. Would you move at all? No, not getting any closer.
I'm still too close for comfort, but I guess she'll move up as like a defensive for Kylus.
I'm a strong, independent man. I don't need anybody.
That's okay. Keep shivering. It's fine.
Oh well, if we can cuddle, that'd be nice.
All right, Cholera. I need you to make me a wisdom save. You moved with
Absolutely.
horrible view of this hideous form. You're good.
Ooh.
All right, Fletcher, Crix, go ahead, do your thing. You got your fists of flame.
Yeah. Also, can I retcon? I completely forgot it only upcasts on 3rd, 4th level,
Yeah,
not
first level.
so 1st level. Yeah. So wisdom save. Yeah.
Yes, unless you want to avert your gaze.
Nope.
You nail it. Go ahead.
Perfect. I'm gonna go all the way around
The pot.
to the opposite side.
I'm
gonna
All right.
Action punch.
Oh my wall.
12.
Punch des. No, misses.
Bonus action punch.
Punch des. 23 hits. Yeah, the offhand. Ah! Blah.
Yep.
But you
So
8 fire.
punch. Yeah.
Wow.
I think I posted. I don't remember if I posted the spell, but
That spell just turns you into a better monk. I'm sad now.
Yeah, but it requires concentration.
It does.
So if I get hit,
It'll go.
I could lose it. Yeah. I thought it was really interesting because it's kind of like you have to get in to use it, but then it's also concentration. So if you get hit well in, I thought it was kind of cool.
No, it's interesting. No, it's true because you can do a bunch of upfront damage, but you're gonna get the attention of somebody for punching them with flaming fists. All right, Demovan.
It's also thematic because I probably taught you how to punch. So you know.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna pull out long spear.
Uh-huh.
Do I need to make a save because I'm looking at this ugly?
Do you want to look at her ugly ass?
Yeah. Not
Yeah.
really, but yeah.
But
Yeah.
don't poke me in the butt on accident.
Okay. I'll use inspiration on this.
Nailed it.
Cool.
Are
So
you
I'm gonna
not all being afraid of me, you sons of bitches? No!
Fear me.
fear these saggy titties. I'll just do one big overhead and like swing downwards.
Goria.
Bonk. Yeah, nail her.
Long spear.
Long spear for fun. Jeez.
Scrat!
Well, then I'll add in the menacing attack and have it go both ways for 2. I bonked her toe for 7 damage.
Hell yeah.
Okay, wisdom save on her.
Yeah.
Crits it.
She got
I'm uglier than you, motherfucker!
I will not argue with that statement.
Man, that
Correct.
Still the 2
line
damage goes through
sounded.
though, right?
You get a 2 extra damage? No.
It does
Yeah, I think
2
the
extra
damage still goes
through. All right,
Yeah.
Thad.
But yeah, that line of yours of "I'm uglier than you, motherfucker" sounded very plumb to me.
Yeah, Thad, will you be looking at her ugly face?
Oh,
She
absolutely.
Frog
I'm
eyes.
staring.
You. She does that like
Staring
fucking like
back.
alternating blink, like.
Oh god, it's so weird. Wisdom save, right?
Licks her lips, her sharp teeth showing.
Fuck!
Nope. I also realized, looking at the math, I lose damage by using my abilities at this level, so we're gonna go back to just using the basic weapons, because... well,
I mean, it was
I
cool while it
guess.
lasted. And you don't have any more key anyway, so it's fine.
I technically do have the one, 'cause I didn't use it, as you let me not use it, because of my own...
No, but you made arms, I thought.
No, I never made arms, I just used my regular punch last time.
Oh, yeah.
No, I did, because I had the range.
Yep.
You're right. Yep,
No more key.
I did. No more key. Anyway, so we're going to use
gone.
the quarterstaff. Whap! Oh,
Oh,
yes.
fuck.
This is a Doria for me. Nope. What? Bonk. Oh, unfortunate. 9, and then bonus action then will be to go ahead and punch. 22.
Swap.
Boom! Another 6. All right, not bad. So 15 total.
Yep.
Bonk, bonk. Oh,
All
I've
right.
seen uglier.
Valhana.
Cora,
No.
can I, Cora?
Send the little robot thing.
Oh, okay. This will work. This will work. This will work. Where's my little robot thing? Scuzz, where's my homunculus servant?
I don't know. Where did you leave your homunculus servant?
I didn't. It's been with me. Cora picked me up, and it would fly next to me, but I didn't move me.
Yeah, you left it.
I did not leave it. It would be flying next to me.
Go. I'm saying you as a person left it.
Oh, I as a person did not move myself. Cora.
Yeah, it's right there.
Okay. Okay.
It's so funny hearing the one side of this conversation.
I forgot I was
I
muted.
forgot you.
Okay, go ahead. You can move your little homunculus.
Okay, because guess what? My homunculus, I can
Cast spells for
deliver a
it.
spell. So it is going to move. Oh, but it can only cast spells.
No, it's actually good. The homunculus delivers a spell you can cast as a range of touch, so it needs to get within touch range. However, it's
But like
still...
if I have something that's say like a 10-foot range.
No.
Has to be
It'd
touched.
say touch. There's a range of touch. You don't have any spells that would... Yeah. Nope. So, this thing, the best thing you can do with the
I
homunculus
mean,
would be fly
I
it in.
do, but I don't have them like prepared.
Yeah, exactly. So, the homunculus could fly in and take a shot, though. It has a 30-foot fly, and then...
You know what is a range of touch?
Shoving this down someone's throat.
Mending.
Alright, what are you gonna do?
Okay, I'll just have the homunculus fly over. I can't see it to actually make a difference, but it has a 30-foot range, so I'll have it'll do a 30-foot attack.
The crits, nice.
Dope.
Right,
Nice
so
job, homunculus.
Takes a fat shot. 8 damage. Okay. As it takes that shot to the heart,
Who's to blame?
this hag,
Who is it?
Love
that
puts
gave
its
Wolf a
hands
bad
up.
name?
and she says,
Don't kill me! Don't kill me! I'll give you my cauldron! Give me my cauldron! Just let me go! Also, I can fucking call a fucking ice giant skeleton in here at any moment and he'll fucking crush your face, but I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna be cool.
Oh no, a skeleton. Oh no.
Yeah, he's just in the other room.
Oh
We
no.
probably passed him.
Yeah, we might have killed that skeleton.
Shit, fuck, cock, duck, damn it. Ah, shit, no.
Why would we desire a cauldron?
You don't know what this is?
It smells like dwarf.
It does have satyrs on it holding a bra, and I'm intrigued.
No,
on that,
if you let me go, I'll tell you what it is, and I'll tell you how to use it.
Yes.
Can I get a vibe check on her?
Give me a insight check.
Yep.
can I get a vibe check
your
on the
vibe
voice in my
Your
head?
drink isn't touched.
Sick vibe check.
Damn.
Alright, so go. Vibe check. She is super spooked, and you can see she's panicking, and she ain't not lying about this thing being a special cauldron.
I think we should hear her out.
Sounds good to me.
Also, I can tell you where a chest of gold coins is.
Cora, move past the thing. I'm sorry.
You're like trying to hold your pee in the background. You're like, I want to come in there.
Just let me live. Just let me live. You don't need to kill me. Stay here. Stay here until midnight. I'll leave. I'll get the fuck out of here. And then
What is this joke?
head north along the shore for a mile. If you stay here, you'll find the chest. I promise
So
you.
we
And
do-
you can keep the cauldron. Just let
I
me
would
live.
like to insight check that.
Would you promise to never devour any of the villagers again?
He looks at you.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
So, insight check from Crix on her offer, and then if anybody wants to insight her sincerity about not devouring villagers.
so fucking
She is. Okay, so Crix, she is 100% telling the truth about her deal. You can tell she's panicking. She wants to live. She does not want to die. However, there is just the smallest hint of there might be something weird about the chest, but you have no idea.
Is the chest trapped?
No. Why would I do such a thing?
Also, why do we have to wait here until midnight? It's like a weird clause.
I gotta go and get it and bring it back up. Do you want to go to the bottom of the frozen lake?
Does it become a shoe at midnight, or?
No, I gotta go get it.
Okay.
Meanwhile, there's these dire wolves just
That means we'd have to let you leave our place of.
I whistle at one of the dire wolves to go to Valhalla.
Oh, hey, cuddle buddy.
Did I get a sense that she would agree to not eat villagers?
From that inside check, no. She wants to eat people. She's a hag. People.
Okay, yeah. Well, I'll look to. I'm actually curious. I'll wait to see how this goes. But I'll look over, make eye contact with Crix, and
I'll just nod.
And I give the nod as if I'm sure because we've done this before. We'll work as long as we need to, but I'm punching her in the face once we're done.
Okay. I mean, she just looks to you all to sort of some sort of acknowledgement of a deal. Meanwhile, Hyrokin, you're frozen in place. You can't go any closer to her, but you want to punch her so bad.
Yeah, claws are just
looking to the group.
Angry kitty.
Does everybody look like they want to take up this offer?
Delavan's looking at the cauldron and the weird satyr titties on it.
Mm-hmm.
Cora wants to leave.
Valhana's petting the direwolf.
Yeah. Does Kalos have any emotion?
Team has ADHD.
Kalos has 404 and blue screen of death in the corner.
Error.
I mean,
so
the
cold.
The offer that she's
I
put on the
think-
table is basically about if you let her go. I mean, the fucking cauldron's here. That's a given. The chest of treasure is what she would give you if you let her go, basically.
And she says that she'd have to go get it to bring it to us.
Mm-hmm. I do believe that she is telling the truth and that she would come back with this chest, as she says.
You do or you don't?
I do.
Oh, okay.
I don't
Sorry,
know.
that wasn't Val. That was me because I thought.
Filled with a ton of gold coins.
And what else?
I think Val is interested in the cauldron, but I'm kind of sitting it out because technically I haven't seen it yet.
You know what?
But because I know that there's a cauldron with something being, and I'm like, oh, that'd be really fun to experiment with. Like,
You can hear the
oh, I
bubbling.
wonder. Yeah, and I can hear, and I can hear the conversation too. It's not like, there's
Yeah, we're
secret
not whispering.
whispers. Yeah, I'm 5 steps away. It's just
You know,
I'm not visible.
I think I don't want to be the person who ruins the RP for other people. But using the old stand-in, it's what my character would do.
Do it.
We literally found a cannibalistic cult, and Thad is deals are no longer enough. We have the cauldron. People, that's what they're interested in. I don't trust her. I'm gonna swing the staff at her again.
Go ahead.
And I would probably join in, seeing him do it. So.
Oh fuck! I miss, but the sentiment's clear. I don't
can't
trust
see
her.
a roll.
Yeah,
Oh,
if you're rolling,
really? It popped up. It says 7. I don't know why it's not showing.
Yeah, it's just been laggy. And I would do,
Does he count? Roll again.
I'd do a right jab followed by a left hook,
Just like I taught you.
just like you taught me.
Yeah.
So what?
Well, yeah.
Well, the jab hits
Yeah, give me damage.
for 11.
All right, so as Thad swings with the quarterstaff, she ducks out of the way. She says,
You traitors! You're never gonna get the
and she just gets clocked in the back of the head and she goes down onto the ground. You watch as the will-o-wisp immediately disappears.
I'm sorry if you guys wanted the treasure, but I just could not stand by why a cannibal existed.
She did say that it was a mile up the shoreline, I believe.
It just sounds like a
With a,
trap
with
to
a
me.
big grin.
Yes, but
The big grin Kohler goes, but finding treasure is my specialty.
We can always try to find it on our own, but I am very happy that this one is gone.
Yeah, I was going to say
Yeah,
I
she
really
was,
didn't care about the gold.
I immediately go over to the table and I touch all the bodies.
Burn him up. Hirokin, what
And
were you going to
burn
say?
'em.
You're no longer afraid. She's dead.
I don't blame you there, Thad. She was give me a little bad juju.
Well,
No bad
I
juju there.
feel at least, it's only been a few days or weeks of adventuring with y'all, but I feel like our priorities are aligned, at least when it comes to these sorts of things.
Yep.
That makes me feel more comfortable.
Well, no sense letting a good stew go to waste. Am I right, everybody?
I am not going to partake, but I will not judge you for doing this.
Hirokin, you look into this bubbling cauldron and you can see, like, it smells good. And you watch as you see, like, a lump of flesh, a bit of organ start to float up in this spicy broth. But, I mean, hey, you do you.
Yeah, no, that's
Kohler directs the other wolf to Kylus.
Okay, Hirokin, you take a bite or a sip of it. It honestly, it's great.
This reminds me when my daddy taught me to hunt. Yeah, go ahead. Was it this boy?
Yes, I would also eat because I have no qualms eating people.
It's great.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Honestly,
should be eating eggs or something.
Goanna. Those are not goanna eggs.
Go suck eggs.
All right, so you, Hirokin, this would be something that I think you would be curious about. You take a sip of this, and it's great. And you observe this cauldron. Made of thick copper, it's turned green with age, 4 feet wide. Mouth is big, 3.5 feet in diameter. Super heavy. Hold up to what looks to be around 30 gallons of liquid. Then embossed on his bulging sides are satyrs and nymphs in repose, holding.
I thought you said nips.
The cauldron does come with a lid that is currently on the floor,
Oh,
and it
yes.
has some side handles, and it sits on 5 little clawed feet that keep it from tipping over. It's like
Is
you
there any
immediately
sort of like
when you ate that Hirokin, you immediately felt full, like you ate a full meal.
just like one bite?
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
It
That was
seems
good of dwarf.
this has some magical properties, as she said.
Well,
Yeah, I trusted her.
It's definitely very large. I don't know if it'll fit in our boat, but I think it's something we should try to bring with us. Oh, we should definitely scrape out the remains of the villagers, though. It's probably uncouth to bring back.
I think that's also interesting. Fire beneath.
Ooh. But is the cauldron like warm to the touch?
Cauldron itself isn't. Stew. Nice and hot.
Ah.
It's the microwave cauldron.
We could put Kalis in here.
Cora!
So,
but actually, though,
Cora, you look around as Valhalla calls out. Rix has dead bodies.
Cora was seriously looking deeper, but hearing Valhalla, she makes her way back.
Can I come around the corner? Oh, hi.
Pricks burned the bodies, right?
Yep.
She
Fucking Salem the cat stirring this dude.
I'm just petting the dire wolf.
Don't look into the pot.
Yeah, don't eat that. It's not healthy. Lots of trans fat.
If you look into it,
It looks back.
Are there like body
Yeah,
parts and
there's
intestines?
bits and pieces of humans.
Okay. How tall is the pot? You said it was like 4 feet. Okay, so I'll just have to stay away from it.
No, it's 4 feet wide. It's a 4 foot wide mouth with 3.5. Whatever.
Well,
dimensions
that's
are
30
about,
30
gallons.
gallons. It's probably
Okay.
like 3 feet tallish.
Can I
you
fit
can
it
if you really want to.
in my
No,
I
bag?
don't know.
I think
Are
if
you
it's
sure
especially
about
with
that?
bronze, we'll probably have to try to empty it and carry it out with many of us.
It's
It's
10
gonna be
feet.
heavy.
diameter would not fit in the mouth.
I would happily carry this.
Okay.
My guess is this
you
thing
try
would
to
probably
lift
weigh
it
like
up,
400 or
though,
500
Hyrokin-
pounds, so we're gonna have
Yeah,
to
as
try.
strong as you are, Hyrokin, with the fluid in it, it is not. You're not even able.
Oh.
We can dump it out though.
Oh.
Just
Hey.
like a flask. Have
No.
a soup flask.
Yes, Hirokin, I believe between the two of us, we could probably get through a good chunk of this soup.
God.
Oh my.
Yes.
Oh, but wait, have we? Is the corpse of the old woman hag still there?
Yeah.
I'll take a
Oh,
look.
I would have.
I'll take a look through it when we're
I
done
want.
here.
Yeah.
As-
Nobody. I want to make sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In that case, I probably would have gone to burn it, and if people stopped me, I would have stopped and said,
Yeah, that'd be the one looking through it first, probably.
So
'cause-
she's
Yeah.
just like a horrible looking, weird bay creature. Her bulging eyes and purple skin, dank, seaweed like hair. You notice that she has a pouch that is empty. Has like a necklace on that can bones that get out of bones, but for the most part, she has nothing on her.
Nothing that Thad would consider worth keeping or taking.
Maybe we should take a part of her back to show that we actually did something out here.
Oh, we could take her head and show that as a trophy.
It is obvious she's a fae creature, right?
Yes,
That would just be an obvious.
yeah, and like
All right,
voice-
I'll
the voice in
I'll
your
start
head-
to.
the voice in your head, Cora would.
Ooh. Nasty. Sea hags. Vile thing. But where are her sisters? Odd.
I think
Yeah, I
Thad
was gonna
But
kind of.
that's gonna make her pause.
Yeah, I was gonna home in on that as well. Would Val?
Everyone,
What?
that's a hag,
Yeah, she's
and they
pretty
normally
ugly.
travel in more than one.
It's trios usually, right?
I don't know if Cora would know that.
Yeah. But I feel like Val probably would.
Well, I don't know about that,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna take her head back to town to prove that we killed her. So I'll go ahead and take out my pocket knife.
We
I don't
might
know.
want to
I'll
be
start.
careful with that. She's
Got
got
there for
sisters somewhere
days.
nearby.
Yeah, I'll figure out a way to. I'll ask Demand.
Val is honestly uncomfortable
cut her
right
head
now.
off.
I'll hold the
Could
shoulder.
I-
You hold the head.
Yep. All right.
Could I send?
Rip.
Could I send
Oh,
the
stop
ghost
it.
bone?
Stop it!
What? I have the head
She
right
has
here.
sisters nearby.
Well,
Stop it.
I'm literally holding her head
Valhalla.
now in my hand.
So Valhalla would actually, as you say, I realize that you knowledge of hags and the if she did have sisters, longer than.
So they were already, because she was already like fizzling away.
Oh, she's like the last one.
Do I
Right.
see any sea hag in the soup?
No, you do not.
Not knowing this, can I send the wolves off on a?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, like okay, so knowing that I would know that piece of it, she may have looked weak, but she could have sisters nearby. You should be careful with it and stop disrespecting her body like that. For someone who's so opposed to all of these people.
Okay, so
in this
as
town,
Valhalla
you
starts to
should
get worked
really
up, Cora starts walking her away.
I mean, if you really want, I could give you a puppet show with her head. I mean, that's what I could do. I've done before.
You're
Okay.
so rude.
What? She ate people.
Just leave. She ate it, but you're ripping her apart.
Yes, it's called
Cora
justice.
is leading Valhalla away.
I have brought justice to this frozen north. We have gotten rid of this cannibalistic cult, and we're gonna bring justice back to.
I just kind of give a side eye as I take another bite of soup.
I mean,
I mean, the
I'm not
soup's
gonna judge
already
you for
there.
your-
Like, I'm not
for
going to
your
judge you for
culinary
that.
choices for what you're doing at this moment, but I will not tell anyone else.
Just someone take the cauldron because it looks really cool. Okay.
Oh yeah, we're gonna take that.
We gotta dump this shit out.
I would not willingly kill to eat other sentient beings, but I'm not gonna let them go to waste either.
Wait, when we were traveling, what happened to that gnome?
He died of natural causes.
Yeah, I'm sure. Okay.
Cora
Natural
leads Valhalla
that
away
I
and says,
killed him. and then
Natural
ate him.
meaning fire up the ass. It burned him.
It's
inside
strange.
out.
It did seem to burn from the inside out.
Yeah.
It's very unusual.
He died of natural causes, and that the strong eat the weak.
he died of natural causes. Me.
Right? Fire's natural.
I am a force of nature.
Right. Yep. Anyways,
Okay,
that's been a
Scout.
strange day.
Well, Valhalla. So, as you pass through that cave with all the bones, skulls, pointy teeth, and bulgy eyes.
Oh.
So some little hag skulls.
It was an inside
If it was
job.
just the skulls, was it? What did I mean?
There's no really other discerning features of a lake hag like this. Teeth and
Yeah, but in the sense of like, I mean, it's just time and wear and shit happening. Like, it's not anything nefarious or anything.
Oh, I
Okay.
mean, no, most of those bones were from the corpses of things that Maud chiseled.
So she might have killed her own sisters,
Sounds like it.
Well,
or they all
died
just.
of
We don't know for
natural
sure,
They
but-
died and they were just.
But she also
yeah.
had the skeleton of the ice.
so in
Yeah.
the central cave here, with the warm soup bubbling in this, seems to be a magical cauldron. Headless corpse of a lake hag lying there. You guys have found the fates of the four fishermen. You have actually cleared the cave of what seems to be the cause of their death. Eated her pet skeleton, and then Will-O-Wisp companion fucked right off.
Shit, I'm out.
This cauldron seems to have some very interesting properties. As the time kind of wears on, Kalis, you would study it probably, or somebody would be able to study it over the course of 10 minutes, an hour. You realize that this is a cauldron of plenty,
Oh.
and what that is. Cauldron is made. If water is poured into the cauldron and stirred for a minute, it transforms into a hearty, hot stew,
Oh
which
shit.
can provide one nourishing meal for up to 4 people per gallon.
It's 30 gallons big.
Yes.
Bro.
That is
Stew
Toss a
remains hot while in the
coin to your
cauldron,
cauldron.
then cools naturally after it is removed. The outside of the cauldron
Often-
remains safe to touch despite the heat.
so
The
it's
cauldron
like
can create stew 3 times. It then ceases to function until the next dawn, when it regains all of its use.
Yo.
this is actually when you think about the impact this could have on a village or something. This
Yeah,
is
in a
really-
place like
Immediately
this
think of
where
that,
food could be
that,
scarce.
Yeah.
and everybody.
Yeah, and we're gonna
This-
hoard it for ourselves.
This actually could be a major impact on any of the 10 towns.
Yeah, especially if any of them are
Icewind
really
Dale.
suffering from malnourishment.
So they can save, or they can serve 120 people 3 meals a day.
basically an entire town at no cost,
Mhm.
just using water.
Let's
My
open up a soup
gosh.
kitchen, folks.
So,
That's so cool. I want that to exist in real life.
Well,
But
that's-
this is so cool about this as an item. It's not just like a weird magic stabbing bit. It's actually like a really interesting,
Yeah.
useful
We
thing.
could now turn this into like a political ploy
If-
too.
Yeah.
If we're awful
Bahama
people,
studied
but
that.
yeah.
and She picked another.
Okay, guys. Here, that's actually an interesting point.
Is that Cora? Or Neon?
I would say no for a while, because it's technically
Yeah.
a rare item.
What about a mini one?
What was the question?
Thermos of
She was-
plenty?
I have boat plans.
She was asking if you could make it, Derpy, as a artificer.
Not for a while.
Not for a good while, though. Yeah.
I don't know,
Not that
but I
one.
mean,
But I love the idea of studying it and making a thermos of plenty, because that'd be hilarious.
That would be great.
Can
You
I
can
do-
I
feed.
have boat plans.
Okay.
this is great. This entire item could just be like a pivot in terms of
Oh,
what we're doing right now.
yeah.
So yeah,
That's-
okay. So here's the question: Are
What?
we all good with stopping our adventure and just starting a restaurant?
No,
Okay,
no.
good to know.
I mean,
that's capitalistic shit. We gotta serve the people.
we already did that in Waterdeep.
I know. This
You
one,
could be a
yeah,
traveling food
Bjorn would
kitchen.
fucking cream himself if he found this.
Oh my god!
I feel like Bjorn would have
like I
to
should-
bury this somewhere in order to keep like demand for his soup high. You know?
Yeah, that's the thing. Is I don't think this maintains sentient soup.
I mean,
I
Or
appreciate that
related.
both Bjorn and Fornyart to a lesser extent are like, oh look, this thing that makes a lot of food. I want it.
yeah.
I think to Neon's point, I would very much like to study, and that's the reason why like I'm hearing about this magic cauldron, and I'm like, keep it. Someone pay attention to it, because I would very much like to look at the thermodynamics of it and see how
Yeah.
it's all like connected and brought in, and how I could potentially make that happen.
So I think that's where we're going to end for the evening. Here in this cave, Odd Chiselbone killed, threats of the cave eliminated. Of what seemed to be a cave that was once possibly part of some ancient ice giant ritual that this lake hag then occupied and brought to life one of the skeletons of this giant. But I think the bigger question is, as you guys made it, like, you can obviously tell, this cauldron could possibly save an entire town. Towns.
Yeah, this is
But
really
probably
cool.
only one town.
Yeah, so we could literally use this to like pit towns against each other on what they could do for us.
Yep. Absolutely.
We could if we were political.
Also, lots of
yeah.
people would probably get their hands on this.
Yeah, this could
Yeah.
become this.
Yeah, I mean,
there's
here's
a
the
term
thing.
for this, isn't there? There's like the
What if?
this is Pandora's. We're opening Pandora's box with this.
I'm willing to
What
give it to
if-
the.
This is
I'm willing.
Chekhov's soup cauldron.
I'm willing to give it. I'm willing to give it to whichever town gives us the most stock in GME.
Yes.
What if
We'll late for that one.
we created
maybe.
a schedule on the goat cart route
Strapped to the go kart. Mobile
and
soup kitchen.
said, like, yeah, Monday through Wednesday or whatever the, equivalent is. It travels here, and then like Thursday through Saturday, and then Sunday
That'd be
through
great.
Wednesday, and
But
then
we're gonna get Dugan's whole folks doing a raiding party of hillbilly clusterfucks trying to
We
kill you.
can
Get the card.
Dugan's Hole.
Soup trucks.
I'm just saying, this is going to be an interesting thing. when so many people will want their hands on this.
This is
Considering
such. I
that-
love the complication. This
Yeah, well,
brings.
it's just basically like considering that hunger is a huge
Yeah.
issue here in
Located
Icewind Dale.
between the 3 largest cities,
We can try. We can try to.
towns, and then say and like
Garby,
send out flyers.
we
What
can
if we
try to.
start-
We can try to rationalize this as best as we can. But hunger and irrationality is probably going to drive people more.
How
nuts.
about we
That's
make
what I'm
our own
thinking.
town? So we make it 11 towns.
Oh yeah, with blackjacks and hookers.
Absolutely.
And all
Actually, no,
it
forget the
is
town.
this cauldron. And so people can try if they need meals, they can travel here. 2 days to get a meal.
Yeah, if they don't like where they live, they can just move. It's that easy.
Yeah.
We'd be a booming town. Everyone from Dugan's Hole moves there.
No,
So-
I think we'd have to have the like prerequisite to join our town be that you're not from Dugan's Hole.
Dang. Rip
It
Dugan's
would become
Hole
the
is-
2 towns then.
Fun fact, Wizards of the Coast put out a thing on DM's Guild about putting out content, and one of the things is you can't have incest, meaning that D&D is putting out content they themselves don't allow.
But
No.
in
Wait, stick to the man.
in
I kind of had assumed that the incest thing was just us being memers, but
no,
is it
it's-
it's actually written in?
Yeah.
Wow, cool. Hypocrites.
I mean, they literally say in the description of Dukes that
I think it
we
says
met a person that married her brother, right? Yeah.
it's all implied.
Yeah, I was like, it's
all
probably
implied.
implied, though. It's probably not explicitly stated.
Yeah.
I think that's
No,
I think that's the main thing.
She's married to her brother. Screw that shit.
Yeah.
See, now
I mean,
you're
have you
talking
ever met lawyers?
semantics and
Like,
No, it says Dugan's Hole is the smallest and most insular of the 10 towns. Its residents aren't fond of visitors, and inbreeding has caused the population. No, they straight up say inbreeding
no,
has caused the
inbreeding.
population to dwindle in recent years. Not so much incest, inbreeding. It also has given rise to often seen physical
inbreeding
deformities.
could also be population breeding within itself
Yep.
versus like
versus
it's not necessarily within the
direct
family.
relatives. All right.
Yeah.
Well, on that happy note, we're going to end
Yeah.
the evening. You guys can discuss amongst each other. Think about it before next week about what you guys are going to want to do with this cauldron. I will say that in order to move it, you guys got to drink all this soup or at least pour it out because this motherfucker is heavy. 30 gallons of
dump
soup
that
is a
shit.
big fucking amount of weight. But yeah, you've technically
cart.
completed. You don't have access to your goat cart right now. You have a small boat that will definitely sink if you stick a giant thing of soup in it.
Guys!
Do not sail a cauldron.
No, it could be the equivalent of old timey food truck.
Yeah, we could have a soup truck.
yeah.
That's what I
With
said about
goats.
20 minutes ago.
Yeah.
And just like food trucks, we can be out of food within 5 minutes of opening for the day.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Or just have a 20-minute wait for your food at all points in time.
Yo, there's a place around here that opened up like during the pandemic that does Philly cheesesteaks that they have like every day since they opened been out within like 30 minutes of
Yeah.
opening.
People
I mean,
love-
that would
Fucking
love food
ridiculous.
Yeah. Where's that at?
I can't remember what it's called. I'll get back to you on that. But
But-
they've been like people have been lining up outside the place at like an hour before they open.
Well, I'm gonna end the stream here. Thank you guys for a solid stream. You guys
Oh,
cleared
yeah.
what basically was a small, your first kind of dungeon crawl combat
Yeah, that was
thing.
fun.
And even with the party splitting themselves, you were able to deal with that ice giant. Quite funny.
Yeah, that's gonna have to deal with the
We
fact that you
didn't split
fucking
the party, we just
yeeted
had
it
two
out.
parties.
Yeah, you just made two parties.
We had two
Exactly.
small parties.
Therefore,
Smaller
double
party.
their strength.
I mean, but here's the thing: that encounter, if like just imagine, I mean, typically these types of campaigns run with like 4 to 5 characters. It would have been a little bit more. Obviously, you guys had major action economy there
Yeah, honestly, I think we probably would be less likely to split the party
with less
in
with less
general.
characters. Oh
yeah, like
no, you
I
guys
was
would
also-
like this.
I was
You
also
guys can do
assuming
some
that-
shenanigans.
it was a Frost Giant skeleton, I got really spooked, and that was more as a player.
I
than
love
as a
that.
character.
You're just like
Yeah.
you fucking did Shaggy out of there.
Nope.
I was like, nope, I don't want to deal with. Oh wait,
Zoinks, Cricks, I'm out.
I'm a very brave monk. Yep.
All right.
Oh man.
Use all 90 feet of my movement. Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, good shit tonight, guys and gals. Thank you for the time. We'll reconvene on Thursday for some Sins good action.
Hell yeah.
Oh, hell
See
yeah.
you guys next week for Rime
Yeah.
action.
We're gonna break fucking Kiergan out of jail.
Yeah, dude.
Because he's so fucking cool.
All right. Good night, everybody.
You get in there, he's just lifting weights the whole time.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna end the stream here. Solid 3.5 hours of content. That was some good shit. I guess I did expect this in terms of them being able to deal with all the threats here in the cave. Even though Bad almost got the bigger threat was the fucking harpies outside. Like these folks didn't take fucking hit here in the cave. I'm Nugget. I've been your GM for the evening for this Icewind Dale Rime of the Frostmaiden campaign. Thank you for watching our episode 5. Tonight we had Kalis, played by No Fun Allowed, aka CW3. Kolra, played by our girl Neon. Iroken, our kitty cat barbarian, played by Porkins. Demovan, played by Waboogie. Bad Crunk Knuckle, played by Chuckle Smash. And Rix, by Gastroy. And Valhana, played by my wife, Derpy Gecko. There's her hand. Thank you for hanging out. Enjoy this stream. Drop a follow. We host other D&D streams and do D&D content quite often. DM prep, all that stuff for this stuff. Also playing other games all the time. Find me on socials at ScuzzNugget wherever I am. Good night, everybody. Take it easy. We'll listen to some